Alright. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Stargazers. How is everybody doing today? Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello, Johnny Virgil. Hello, Arkio. Hello, Babylon. Hello, Sime0. Hello, Janu. Hello, Zengetsu. Thank you for the pin. Hello, Weston Fox. Hello, Kisakai. Hello, Dark Turtle Knight. And thank you. I'm glad that you like the animation. I'm really happy with it. Hello, KLMX. Hello, Vessa. Hello, Horror. Hello, Willow. Hello, Uncreative. Hello, Bloodsuli. Welcome in. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a good day today. Banshee Unicorn, hello! Welcome in. I feel like I recognize your icon, I think, but is this a new name or am I just losing it? I'm really bad with names, guys. I'm really bad with names. The existence of the new starting soon screen means that Starlight Walk meme is not without possibility. Oh gosh. New name? Okay, I can't keep up. But I recognize the icon. I'm so bad with names. I've always been bad with names. Hello, MG. Hello. It really helps that, honestly, like, the operators all having codenames make my life so much easier. Oh, it sounds bad, but... Alrighty. Well, we apparently have a lot on the plate today because I was way too tired to continue where I needed to be last stream. So we have more work to do and a red stage. I haven't seen red stages in a while. I forgot that red stages existed. So that will be interesting. Scylla instead of Jane makes your life easier. Unironically, yes, because it's like that one. Yes, because Jane Doe is harder to place to a face. So yes, Scylla is actually easier for me. Don't you remember all 259 codenames, Sophia? Oh gosh. A bunch of Johns and Janes and stars that explode. Pretty much, yeah, because, like, I mean, okay, what really helps is that everyone has such a unique design that it's kind of like recognizing everybody like Pokemon, and everybody has different code names, which are a lot more simplified and correlate to their theme or appearance or class and everything, which also matches Pokemon. Charmander is a charcoal salamander. Very easy to remember, and it looks like its name. So it's just, yes, the designs and the names are much easier for me here than it is to remember, like, basic names and stuff. Jean de Arknights. Yeah. Surprisingly, I actually do remember, a lot of codenames, actually. I think it's, like, it's so much easier when it's, like, Pokemon. I remember when I first started, I was having a really hard time remembering everybody's names. I remember you guys at one stage really early on, like one of the first or second streams, you told me to deploy Saria, and I was like, I don't know who that is, and you're like, the white-haired woman! The one that looks like a refrigerator! But yeah, I think I pretty much... I don't think I confuse anyone at this point. I think I remember them all. It really is like Pokemon for me. The visuals help immensely. Can't believe it took you 8 months to learn my name. You've come a long way. Oh, shush. I'm a history nerd, so keeping track of names is easy for me. Oh, that's cool. I'm honestly not a history nerd at all. It was actually probably one of my worst subjects because it's all names and dates, and that's like one of my weakest points. And so a lot of stuff here I have to sort of like revisit in general, not knowing like basic things happening in history. Had 10 pulls for Colonel Spare. Pulled and got Nightingale. Oh, nice. I debated on doing pulls for Nightingale, just because, we have Shining and we have Neural. But I think right before Sui is not smart. I mean, yeah, it's Colonel too, but I'm not pushing my luck. Alrighty. Hello, Lilith. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright. Let's jump right in here. Star starts Act 2, me breaks down a wall. Hello, Bonnie, welcome in. Have you gotten the free mats from the live stream? Yeah, because it was just a letter. Now you can learn Arknights instead? It's also a bunch of names and dates, but with animal ears. Yes, and Janu, you know that I also did not know some basic, history moments either. But, honestly, the animal ears help. I'm not gonna lie. It genuinely helps a lot. Alrighty. Let's pause this and jump in because we have much to do. Alright. Oh my gosh. I was practicing accents a little bit and I'm already slightly tired, so I need to get back into the game. Literally. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna pause this, jump here, and jump here. There we go. Lock in. Oh dear. We'll see how far we can go. We're gonna need to change this up. Alrighty. Let's see how bad this is. Hopefully it's not too bad. I was doing S stages for Yu's event. Hopefully this is not terrible. Alright. Dublin. In the wake of a surprise attack, the ghosts climb out of the ashes. Alright. Alright, also we got- oh shoot, Iris is not E1 yet! Alright, let's get Iris to E1. Oh shoot, I was so focused on the trio, I forgot about Iris. I'm sorry, Iris. Alright, let's get Iris to E1. Alrighty. I think that would be helpful. Yes, we're fine. Oh, the trio forgot Iris.
I'm the master of a castle. If we're to talk promotions, I ought to be giving one to you.
Alright. I like Iris, so I have no issue with this. Let's get you to 40.
How barbarous. Though it does have its merits.
Alright. And let's get ranks up here. Yeah, that's fine. And then, what do we have? Attack interval reduced. Each attack deals 40 as arts damage, or putting enemies to sleep for 7 seconds, and 230 attack as arts. That sounds better, but I'm guessing S2 is better? Iris doing the rock eyebrows in her art. Equivalent, hello, welcome in, welcome in. S2 is generally better? I figured, yeah. Wasn't sure, I mean, having enemies fall asleep I think is good. Works well with Blemmy if we don't Blemmy on the team right now, but that's fine.
I suppose.
Alright, we'll jump in here. So we're dealing with the Spectre Force, right? If I remember correctly, we are in that fancy mansion right now. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Colonel. We meet again, Scamandros. You don't seem one bit surprised. Surprised? No, from the first I met you, I have not been one bit surprised. You were bound to mingle with this rabble, simply because of that cheap sympathy you learned from your noble etiquette classes. You shadowed us! I'd rather term this rational management. Regardless of anything, I must thank you. If it weren't for you leading the way, I wouldn't have such a sublime opportunity to net all these rot-eating vermin in one fell swoop. You hid fairly deep most of the time, don't you? I confess I'm quite curious. What made you so audacious as to gather up? Could it be that from the outcomes of your last few pathetic, negligible sneak attacks, you mistakenly believed County Hillock was already under your control? Colonel, sir, I believe there may be some misunderstanding at play here. That is wrong, Baron Bolton. There is no misunderstanding between us whatsoever. I am pristinely clear about your confidential, lowly dealings. It's only some of my good friends and family gathered here today. That I can guarantee you on my very name. Shut up kindly, good sir. The honor you've inherited from your ancestry purchases nothing in my eyes. You have some nerve saying that! The one dishonoring your so-called noble reputation isn't me by far. Who are they, reveling in the position and wealth Victoria accords them, then turning to secretly collude with the most lowly rebels of them all? This is an out-and-out slander! I'm starting to be sick of this blather now. Your rabble should behave as the rabble outside, weeping in the light of a blaze while you confess your own wrongdoings. Just as he said, from outside the window come wails and cries, the glass reflecting speckled points of fire. Leader, look outside! It's not just in here! He's got the Terrans from the whole block surrounded too! He's not exaggerating at all! He's cowering ordinary residents with military force! I've been around that street before. A huge portion of them are elderly and children! With methods suddenly this radical, it seems there's some other information he has a hold on. He's very likely to have hidden intel about the Spectre Force from us. Nothing from Triangle? No comms at all since afternoon. Flip. Couldn't something have happened to him? There's no point in worrying. What's more pressing right now is we should hold the troops back as much as we can. We can't stay trapped in here at least. You, the Voivray over there, you are not to think of breaking out through the wall. Before my questioning bears fruit, no one is allowed to leave this room. He spotted me! Come out, I see you! No movement! I want you to kneel here and behave! Is there anyone else in your home? Speak up! No. You're not hiding anyone. I'll see for myself. Listen, so long as I see you move a muscle, no matter what you're trying at, I will immediately shoot your head through. What are you doing? Who are you, coming from nowhere and running in front of my crossbow? Watch your own head! Wait, hold on. I recognize you. You're that guard of honor from Adam's group, aren't you? I saw you at the New Year do. Your group didn't get any order to move. What are you doing here? I have another assignment nearby I'm on. Fine then, to each their own. Don't you start getting in my way. That last cold bagpipe told me I could step forth too. Change the situation. Can I, though? I have to try, at least. Did they do something wrong to be treated this rough? You're asking me? Why don't you go ask them? What are you crying for? Wasn't it you lot harboring thugs, giving them food and drink, feeding them information? Do you have evidence? Evidence? You want evidence? Do the wounds on the 9th and 13th count? Each one of their bodies still warm. Some died by eerie originium arts. Some died by makes of crossbows and sabers identical to the ones we carry. Some had traces on their necks left behind by farming tools. Our heads cut off with threshers like wheat. Bodies crushed thin and flat by tractors like plowed land. Have you ever pictured that? The devastation! That's right, you should want to puke. I saw with my own eyes, and I recognized who that head used to belong to. And for an entire afternoon, I puked. I couldn't stop. Why would they treat their own like this? This is too cruel. Damn right you are. Behaving never suited them. Now you understand this serves them right, don't you? What are you still blanking out for? So, these are all bad people? Just because they're all Terrans? I haven't done a thing, sir. She's crying. Her husband already passed away from oropathy, and her child's only pushing 10. Is someone bereft like this really going to be a murderer? How have I not gotten it through to you? They're all one kind, do you understand? Even if this woman and her child haven't done anything yet, they're all together in this. If it wasn't a Terran in front of you all, but some other Victorian citizen, would you still insist on treating them all as thugs? I'm just saying, if from the very beginning, there were never those discriminatory laws, if Terrans could have earned as much as anyone else, gotten the same chance at healthcare, wouldn't none of this conflict have ever happened? Alright, guard your honor if you love asking questions so much. Keep asking. There won't be an answer. Nobody's got any way of answering you. I'm essentially done searching this house by now anyway, so I'm on to the next one. Hey! I said I was going, not that you could stand up! Don't take me. Craig can't be without me. Shut it with all the sobbing. Wailing about your child all day long just so I can go soft on you, is it? Just let her go. You. Fine, I'm busy anyway. I can afford to ignore this woman. But just to warn you, you might be protecting them now with all your kind heart. But be careful they don't blow you up sky high without blinking the moment your head is turned. Don't you forget, after all, you and them aren't the same kind. Have you seen the looks in their eyes before? In their eyes, no matter how you behave, you'll always be one of us. Just go, please. Don't say I didn't warn you. You've not been harmed, no? It's lucky. After me and Cersei talked, I couldn't shake this nervous feeling and I had to come back and take a look. So it really can be a bit of use to stand up. Come on, I'll help you back inside. For tonight. No, tomorrow as well. Don't go out, please. There's ruffians outside as well as, at any rate, Hillock won't be as safe for these next few days. Right, and where's your boy, Craig? He's not at home. Craig, he's been taken away by the soldiers, hasn't he? I don't know. I need to go and find him. Hill! Colonel, we've just apprehended this one in the corridor outside, right as he was attempting to dive out the window. I'm sorry. Let me guess. This boy is some follower of yours, preparing to send word to somebody or other. I want a lawyer! I know the mayor and quite a few members too! Let me go! You've no authority to keep us held like this! It seems my guess was dead on. Every one of you has some involvement. You may speak. All I need to know is where your co-conspirators are hiding. How about this, then? I'll count to 3. Don't kill me! My goodness, why must you have me see such cruelty? You can't be doing this! Really? Scamandros, tell your subordinate. Do I have the right to be doing this? Leader! Provisional Administrative Law. In the event we are unable to receive direct orders from Londinium, Colonel Hamilton is the highest acting commander of the County Hill Barracks, and does possess the authority to impose martial law on the whole city. I know, but if he's seriously going to do this, then he's essentially declaring a formal war on the Hidden Army. I fear that one thing they've said is right. We are already situated within a war. But we barely know more than nothing about that army. They're stark open and they're still in the shadows. No matter what, I don't feel now was good timing to open fire first. Timing? They never picked any timing when they launched attacks on us unilaterally. Colonel, even if you won't take any suggestion for our team, I still must express clear opposition to the course of action you are about to adopt. Very thankful for your one scrap of self-awareness shown. In honesty, I'm not fond of doing this either. As long as they'd left me another choice, I would never be willing to break the Empire's laws. Yet we're out of time. The hidden enemy is closing in with each step. Isn't this as you said too, Scamandros? You, too, came to drag the ghosts out into the sunlight. If we don't seize this opportunity, and force all remaining conspirators out, then we will have lost County Hillock before the morrow. Colonel, I believe the more critical the juncture, the more each step we choose will lead to divergent results. I'm sure there are many innocents among those present. You can take them away first, and then... No, I have no time to squander on pointless interrogation. Right now, on this very spot, those rabblesome dregs will make clear where in the world their members are hidden. Hill, do it! We've tarried for long enough. Colonel. And who in hell's bloody bells are you? Please arrest me. I am Baron Bolton's guest, and will know much more than any of these poor young people, rendered near unconscious. Seamus! What are you doing stepping up? Seamus. Seamus Williams. You're that bard. I am, Colonel. Very good. I'd been meaning to look for you, so as to keep you from continuing to incite those imbeciles with your blither. Williams. You need not fear, ma'am. I ought to thank the Colonel, for just a moment ago, I worked out how long my poem should conclude. Seize him! A ball. Where have I seen this? Hill! Order those posted outside to find the rabble who broke that window! No, this isn't right. There's a sound coming from the ball! What? Get down! Who was that? Where did you show up from? It's you lot. Go inform the Colonel double time. Fourth has run into the thugs in an alley by the square. This group has been annihilated. Leader, the nearby Terran blocks have all been occupied by ours. You lot are... It's you? You're the one we've been waiting for! You actually gave your hand to me. There'll be no one else to oppress you again. And you'll never need anyone's arm to lean on again. From this moment, you can walk freely upon this soil by your own power. Thank you. Oh, thank you! Everything I did, it really was right! There'll be a day for us Terrans, when we can have our own city. We can walk heads held high in the streets. We'll never be given unjust treatment again. Yes, it is precisely for that day that we come. Leader, you have to see. It's the fire we lit in your service. The ballroom. According to the report, Madame Mandragora gave. The barracks top brass are all in there. However, an explosion of that scale would only give the barracks' arrogance pause. Unfortunately, it could never wipe them out. Apart from the barracks, who else is there? Some locals who will us well. They learned of some of our inside matters, and the head's thoughts are, for the overall picture, we can't leave anyone alive to tell tales. They also said, if you won't make a move, they will themselves. In the end, my fire is quicker. Tell them, I know what should be done. I'll take the ballroom. Yes, leader. Your fire will break these shackles that have chained us for centuries. Oh my goodness. Okay. Welcome to the first real roadblock.
Follow me.
Jeez.
Forward.
Great. Alright, also, real quick. Where did this... Leverboy, thank you very, very much for the raid. I appreciate it. I can't thank for raids when I'm doing story reading, so I hope you saw the little note above my head. I appreciate it, thank you. Hello, welcome in, raiders. My name is Starlight. I am currently starting back into the main story of Arknights. We just began Act 2. This is crazy. I was not expecting Reed. I'm kind of glad that we waited for this stream to jump in, because I would have not been able to stop thinking about Reed the whole time. All right. Your above head text is overlapping. Yeah, I know. I still need to fix that. Yeah. But I don't know if you're still here. Thank you for sending your community over. I really, really appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, I need to go suffer now. Let's see. We're only in block 1. That's not good. But you know what? That's fine. We're gonna... Hopefully we're okay. I keep forgetting how to do Scottish here. Okay. Let's have... Actually, no, I'm gonna need- oh shoot. There's only one block. Pagpie, please. Shoot. Alright.
I will not back down.
Silach is probably what we're gonna need, because there's 2 problems here. Please give me a little bit more time to get Vulpus in, thank you!
Splendida giornata quest'oggi.
Oh dear. Alright, Vulpus should be able to handle this at least. Are you kidding? There's already casters. Alright, we need DP. I don't want to deal with casters.
In a burst of autumn wrath.
Medics here. Here.
Don't you dare. Please stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. What else do we have to work with? We'll probably need Saria. Because yeah, we're gonna need Saria, I think. I just realized we do not have many healers on this team. Oh, thankfully Vulpus is very good at just sort of handling on her own.
Orders, please. Tactics sharpen the mind.
It's still gonna be too much. So Silach is still gonna need help when we already- okay, that's not good. Let's get Suzerain to help here. That would probably be best. Oh, jeez. Okay, my layout here is not great for sure. We probably should have maybe Iris helping out, maybe Horn, maybe we have Horn. All right, let's get, no, it's fine. We can wait 3 seconds. Let's get Horn in here. Shoot, how far away? Oh, shoot, I don't know what makes sense. It's really far, but I can't judge it well enough. How about right in the middle? Because I can't... okay, that's where it would be. That's not a great range here, but you know what? I think Vanguards are probably gonna need the most help, maybe? Especially with casters. I'm just gonna do this because I don't like casters.
Yielding is not an option.
There's literally no one who's healing. Okay, that works. Thank you, Horn. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, let's have...
The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
Let's have Iris helping Vulpus.
I'll help you. Just this once.
I feel like this is not a great arrangement. We're only at 12 out of 44, and there's still gonna be way too much happening, and I don't like the idea behind that. We should probably also get some DP while we need to. I forgot that we had a completely different skill on. Alright, you know what? That's fitting. It's a healing skill, and I'm still needing to learn that, and that helps Saria. I feel like Saria's also on the wrong skill. I think Saria's on the wrong wait.
Suppress them.
Oh no, okay, it's the basic one. Good, good, good. I want to make sure I wasn't messing up when I was doing Sui stuff. Alright, this is not great. Let's get this through. Let's get this through.
Bravery shall overcome
Let's get
evil.
this through when it comes to attack range changes. Attack intervals significantly reduced. Okay. That would be great for... This is resistance up, right? This purple problem. Shoot, we don't have anyone else who can... Okay, that's not great. Okay, Vulpus is still really good at handling her own. There's a lot of problems though, and I don't feel great about how this is going on.
You want to topple me?
There's way too many people here. I don't like the idea of this. I think we're okay, but I'm not feeling great.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I'm not really confident here. How many are we gonna deal with? Okay, we don't need to use... Yeah, you know what? This is fine. Get rid of this real quick. I can't use this skill yet. Saria's gonna need to help out. Wait, is this...
me if you can.
Throws the banner, granting them defense, stops attacking, can't deal with that. No, I don't need the DP. Okay. One of them had a healing skill, I thought. Now I forget who. No, it is... Okay, you know what? This is making me nervous. There's so many casters. Make me nervous. Alright, this is fine. Iris can help here. I think we're okay. There we go.
Benevolence shall save lives.
There's still...
This will be over soon.
Yeah, no, this is not good. Let's not have Bagpipe try to deal with the defender. I do not like this at all. And you know what? This gives Horn plenty of range. Go right now, please. Right in that exact one square that we have on this side. Let's utilize that. That would be great. We have a single square that Horn can take advantage of. So let's keep everyone in that square. Perfect.
Come, best me if you can.
I think that'll work. I think Suzerain can help us get through.
Could you
All right.
off to Dreamland now?
Please, please, please. Oh my gosh. You know what? Actually, this is not making me happy.
Topple me? By what?
If I can just get this guy through, are we okay? Oh my gosh. Please. They won't be able to get through Horn and Saria, so I think we're okay. But I'm still extremely nervous, so this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, you know what?
We end up talking with our blade.
Let's get
A true
by here because I'm not feeling super confident and I want to make sure it doesn't go through and die. And because I don't think that we are in range here. All right.
I'm ready.
I think I'm trying to watch here. I think we're okay. Unfortunately, you are facing the wrong way, so let's have Golden Glow helping here.
Do my best.
And I think we should be good here. Perfect. Okay. Hi.
So this is the taste of victory. Yet, I wonder why I can't feel happy about it.
Pinecone snubbed again. There were a lot of heavy defenders. Oh. Alright. Alright, hang on one sec. Pinecone shreds them? But it's a heavy defender. Isn't Pinecone's attack all physical? Don't you normally need Well, okay, aside from the resistance problem. Is that the difference? The resistance problem? Thoughts? I was not expecting Reed! I was not I'm really glad that, we waited for this, stream to continue the storyline, because I would have just been spending the entire weekend just having that running through my head. Alright. You can deploy Reed in this chapter to turns you can deploy Reed in this chapter to stay in lore. Yeah, but cliffhangers are fun, Star. I'm already suffering enough with the cliffhangers. Pinecone is your friend in this chapter. I will keep that in mind. I feel like my gut tells me this is not the right time to have Reed in the squad. I feel like I will be told when is the right time. I don't think it is now. Alright. Oh, what? Tutorial, okay. Tutorial, lovely. Alright. Using Reed is not lore accurate at all. Exactly! I really don't want to... I will know. HR will tell me. Please do not give me any hints. I don't care how much if you... Please do not... Please do not hint anything. Please. Please do not hint anything. That goes for everybody. Seriously. Some of you have been in here for a long time, and I really think that you should know that I don't want any hints of anything. So please. Okay. I was just gaslighting you with his bias again. I really don't need the gaslighting, frankly. I really don't need the gaslighting. I'm very serious about that. I understand that some people are biased towards certain operators, but I really do not need the gaslighting. Seriously. I'm very serious about that. Thank you for your understanding. I'm sorry if I sound harsh, I'm sorry if I'm, like, being a little stricter, but... I was surprised. I'm interested, but I don't want to be hinted at or gaslit or anything, please. Alright. Ruins operation. Combat drill in battlefield ruins. Learn how to make use of a city's pillar constructions when they've been wrecked by the flames of war in order to better strike against the enemy. Okay. Cardigan and Matoi Maru. Alright. Star, before I lose connection, I just want to say your voice acting has been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Lilith. I appreciate that. I feel like I can at least get somewhere with Victorian. Bagpipe, I keep forgetting. I keep slipping out. So, Bagpipe might go in and out of Scottish. I apologize in advance for that one. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Roadblock tutorial. This sounds familiar. I feel like I did this in a, I might have done this in a, what's it called? Alright. Today we'll be learning how to use battlefield ruins in combat. Focus, observe the terrain and enemy positions. Yes, instructor. Those enemies there, they're very close to the projection objective. What should we do? Under these circumstances, we must somehow attempt to block passage to the protection objective. You see those tattered pillars? They're already near collapse from taking artillery fire, and so long as you stand at a neighboring tile to attack them, you can push them over the other way. I'll try.
Understood.
I think I used this mechanic in, oh, what's it called? Where you get... The tattered pillar's structural stability has broken its threshold, entering a damaged state. Now after a single strike, it will collapse in the opposite direction. Yeah, Yato's, not Annihilation, what am I thinking of? Not Annihilation, the practice thing with the 200 Originium. Paradox, thank you, Paradox Simulation. Alright, yeah, it was Yato, so I kind of assumed it would be fine for Yato. So that, okay, I actually kind of know what this is because of Yato. Alright then. Do you see that? Once the operator gives the tattered pillar the final attack, the pillar falls in the opposite direction from where the operator was positioned, and not only causes great damage, but creates battlefield ruins in a 2-tile range that block the enemy's advance. Okay. I only used it in Yato's, and I remember it being extremely hard to time. So, this does not give me very much, confidence, for sure. We really need someone else here. Instructor, more enemies have shown up. I can't deal with them on my own. No need to panic. Take note for further convenience in handling these pillars. We may also use these demolition devices. Oh, feels like chapter 1 again. When a demolition device is deployed next to a tattered pillar, the blast wave will collapse the pillar in the demolition device's deployment direction. Oh boy. A lot of Paradox sims, even for older operators, were released fairly late. I will keep that in mind. Thank you for letting me know. I will not touch them in that case. Now, go and put the knowledge you've learned from this drill into practice. Okay. Remember, deploy operators to attack the pillars from neighboring positions, or use demolition devices. Be flexible in choosing the most appropriate way to respond to the enemy based on the combat situation. This is going to get extremely confusing, and I can already tell. Alright. Deploy operators to attack the pillars from neighboring positions. Okay. Or use demolition devices. Be flexible in choosing the most appropriate way based on the combat situation. Melantha, I'm gonna come help too! Another wave of enemies is here. The rest is up to you. Alright, so... we're gonna have to stop the dogs in the right time and direction, I'm guessing. Is there... okay.
Understood.
And then Motoi Maru can handle it.
Make 'em shake in their boots.
Okay, and then it would... alright. Yeah, that I can tell that that's gonna get extremely confusing as to timing. Alright.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, a flawless victory.
Thanks, Cardigan. It's always good to see you here, Cardigan. We like Cardigan here. It's okay, Star, we can just brute force the stages. No one likes stage mechanics. Fair enough. Alright. You don't have to time it. When Ruin reaches 0 HP, it glows red, and you have an additional 2 seconds to retreat the operator, so you can prep beforehand. You don't have to time it. When Ruin reaches 0 HP, it glows red, and you have an additional 2 seconds to retreat the operator. Oh, you're saying that I could prep it? You could prep it beforehand. Oh, okay. Oh, alright, alright. I would have never considered how to do that. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Then you could also change the direction, too. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Hide and seek. The ghosts have shown information amidst the blaze's light, but the thief still hides behind the scenes. Alright. Okay. I feel so weird having so many vanguards. Alright. The background of the menu changed. Yes, it got a lot darker and fierier.
Attention.
Oh, jeez, are you kidding me?
All standard
Wait, we're going
procedures
right.
inbound.
Okay,
Now
really?
to your positions.
I thought we'd. Really? That is a lot at once. I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of that one. I'm really not a fan of that. Oh, what the heck? How is this not the red stage? Yeah, not a fan of that at all. Oh, great. I don't know what's worse, honestly. You just learned the scope right in practice. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I don't like that. That's not even enough, like, blocks to deal. How is the... How am I supposed to push in the right direction? What the heck? There's nowhere to... You have to be on the other side, right? So how are you supposed to even get this row? Whole gang is here. Oh, lovely. This one makes sense. Oh, okay, this can only go one way. This can only go one way. This can only go one... Ugh. Now I see why there's so many vanguards. We need all the redeployment times we can get, or something like that. Oh boy. Not a fan.
Don't bother telling me your names.
Not a fan at all. Alright. Ew. Vulpus and Saria, I guess? I don't know who to hold the line with. This is not... This is really not great. You don't get to choose all of them. You have to pick and choose which rows, don't you? You don't get to get rid of all of them. And let's get Saria, maybe? I don't even know. I just need some people who can get through and block and generate some DP. Can we get DP from attacking pillars? I hope so. I'm not a fan of this. I also should have... I should have done a cross-section. That would have been better. Are you kidding me? This is very nerve-wracking. Alright. You don't have to attack him from the ground, right? Can you attack him from here? Does that work? Because then I could get 2 rows, right?
So thick here.
As long as she's not distracted. She's gonna be too distracted, isn't she? Is that gonna work? Are you gonna be able to do that, or no? Something tells me no. You can't have ranged. Okay. You can? It feels like it's not gonna work, but...
Could you not push me?
Alright. Let's try. She's just not gonna be focused on the right direction. That's the problem. Oh.
So much negotiation.
Iris, I just want you to hit the blocks. Please don't worry about these guys yet.
Make me lose the code.
Shoot, she's too distracted. Okay. All right, let's see what happens if bagpipe works over here. Because at least that's not distracting. She's not gonna have any opening to deal with any of this. That's not helpful. Alright. Is that gonna work? Hopefully?
Solidify.
Thankfully. Okay. Maybe... Can Scylla do the same? Should we retreat bagpipe? I guess we should try retreat. That is too many! Nope. Okay, we're okay. Yeah. It makes me nervous. That's too many. We did not get them in time. Alright. Nervous. Shoot. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Alright, Alright, there's no one in your way now, right? So shoot. Hey, no! Hey. Okay. Jeez, let's...
Your orders, please.
Let's just grab some DP while we need to. Alright. But how am I going to Seriously, how do you make this fall over in the right direction? How is it gonna be in the right direction? How is that even working? How do you... You can deploy while in pause now? I did forget that, but seriously, like... Okay. I don't know if there's any way around this. Ay. It's in deployment range, right? I have an idea. Maybe. Don't know if this works, but you know what? We'll see. It just wants direction, right? If all it wants is direction, then this should technically work.
This is your excuse for evil?
As long as she doesn't go down.
Anybody hurt?
This should technically work, right? It just needs one more hit. As long as she's not distracted, it just needs one more hit, please. Oh my gosh, there's way too many people here. Oh my god. You know what? We do need a pine cone. We need a pine cone badly. That's not a great layout for a pine cone, so you know what? We're gonna have an iris going through. What? No, what? No. I thought it was directional. What? I thought it was directional. What do you mean? I thought it was directional. I thought I was being clever. I thought that was clever. How am I supposed to go in this direction then? Oh, fine. Now I'm mad. Now we're just gonna burn through. Now I am mad. Now we're just gonna make everything explode. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Seriously, I really thought that I was being clever there. Oh my gosh. Can I just... Ugh. I really thought that was clever. I thought I was being smart, okay? I thought I was being smart about it.
At least make me lose the coat.
Oh my gosh. Alright, Pinecone, please help us. Because we don't have any healers except Saria. Oh, man, please. I just want to live. Saria, please. Oh my gosh. Please. I'm getting rid of the casters. This is so stupid. Alright, at least Suzerain can heal if we need to. We probably need to. Honestly, we probably need... I just need to get them in range. I'm gonna need... can I survive long enough to not... I'm gonna lose Pinecone. I don't want to lose Pinecone. Alright. Not gonna lose Pinecone. We're gonna utilize Pinecone. I want Horn to destroy everyone. I am so mad. I really thought I was being clever. Bye. Oh my god, that was so irritating. Good work, Pillar of Stars! Oh, the idea was there, next time execution will be better. I don't know what to do. If I had a detonation there, it was in the wrong spot. If I had it, I don't think there was any... You just crushed Susuro with 12k true damage. Oh, at least it wasn't Suzerain in the Rock's way. 12k true damage. I'm gonna cry. What was the way to go about this? Oh. I thought I was being really clever. I thought that it would just want the direction of deployment. Oh, no, you still have to be right behind it. I mean, it makes sense. I was trying to cheat, and I clearly can't. Oh, yeah. Checks from which side the attack comes. I see that now. Yes, I see that now. I don't know what to do because, you know, if you demo it, it would have also been in the wrong direction. And you couldn't hit from it because it wasn't... I don't think that was usable. I think that was just a bait one. I don't even know. I don't even know what that would have made. Alright. I know, one sec. Shadowfear, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. It makes you feel better. I had no idea what I was doing when I played this chapter. Usually go guns blazing, unleash all your firepower, and hope for the best. Otherwise, look at tutorials on the internet. Shadowfear, thank you very, very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Why are my alerts not alerting? I don't know why they're not alerting, but thank you. I appreciate it. Should my above facing down would have worked? There were no deployment spots. Otherwise, I clearly would have done that. There were no deployment spots there. You have them off? No, I just tried to turn it on, but it didn't make any sounds, or even show up. So I don't know. Dr. Pinger, please! I feel like you would love using Ack. You can kill your own ops just like you do. I hate that cat! Jabai facing down is extra lord range to the sides. I literally... You're rage baiting me now. You're just rage baiting me now. I know you're technically right, but this is rage bait at this point. Alright, I'm continuing on. I am continuing onward. I don't need to keep being rage bait here. Alright. Hang on, trying to get back into... I'm trying to mentally get back to Victorian and Scottish for a second. Okay. Words. Thinking. Clear. Oh my god. Ahem. Leader, are you alright? I'm okay, but we're lucky you didn't jump on it this time. You reacted faster than me. At least everyone in this bit of the hall's basically fine thanks to your shield. I couldn't protect everyone. The smoke's everywhere it'll go. Looks to me like the Colonel only took light harm and they're retreating out another door. Bod. Oh, it was stood too close to the bomb. What a pity. It's not everyone who can step forth for others at blade point. He was a poet, but he had the courage to match an excellent soldier. I wish so badly he could have died with meaning. While the enemy's still outside, Bagpipe, let's evacuate the survivors. Bagpipe. Bagpipe stares blankly out of the window. Hmm? Ah! In that single moment, it is as if the sound of battle vanishes. Oh my gosh. A tremendous energy bursts from the depths of the night. Without a flicker of a flare from the statue to the city hall, all living beings are instantly, silently snapped to ash. And immediately after, an army seeps out from the night and the ashes without a sound. I've never ever seen fire like this before. The head caster, who is she? Bagpipe, move away, quick! You're too close to the window. Given the energy just now, the next attack could blow straight through the walling. Yes, leader. I'm just... Help me! Hurry! Help me! My leg! Ow! Focus on rescue. Pull back for now. Who was that? Are there still any Victorian soldiers alive? It's the enemy all over! By the speed of this march, the Spectre Force infiltrated this city long ago. District 11 to 17 have been occupied far too quick. Can't be. Is this the reason the Colonel went to search those blocks? We need to withdraw south of District 10. The troops in the Spectre Force are doing battle there right now. Don't go off to battle! Take me back to somewhere I can hide in safety first. I can't let the heads find I'm still alive. Take you back? With all this going on right now, you ought to be taken straight to prison! Lighter. Ugh. Ow. I'll pay you. I can even gift you a city block. So long as you... Leader, can I use my own ways to shut him up? We'll ask a few things more while he's still awake. Who was that heading the casters just now? That's the leader. The Spectre Force's leader? What? Who is she? I don't know. Aren't you compatriots? You had the absolute gall to bring people into your house with knowing nothing? She's the Duke's guest. Duke? Which one? I can't... Ugh. He died? Spectre Force did that? Don't they band together? Why are the Spectre Force targeting their own? Let's get out of here first. You, hold still. Who are you? What are you doing here? I was just delivering medicine. You all started fighting before I knew it. Delivering medicine? Who for? Is it the Victorian soldiers? Rhodes Island's medicine is for infected use, and we don't pay mind to patients' identities. Your movements are suspect. Ah! It's alright. It's alright now, Will. Outcast! The lass! You came just in time! Hey, you got the comms this afternoon, didn't you? Rhodes Island's called an emergency stop to all daily business in County Hillock. I got it, yeah, but... You wanted to finish delivering the rest? You're a good kid. Pass me the meds, and I'll deliver what's left for you. Lass, what on Terra's going on outside? There was fighting everywhere in just a blink. Several hundred years of accumulated resentment put to use, turned into a fire ready to destroy all. And let me tell you, it's only just getting started. Hurry on back. Now that I'm here, my highest priority is making sure we don't lose a single Rhodes Islander. Alright, lass. Right. I just caught sight of Miss Jane near District 17. She She comes to the office so often, we all half treat her as a Rhodes Island operator. She's a Victorian soldier, and with what those rioters think, they won't just let her go. Got it. I'll amend my previous statement. We're not losing even half a Rhodes Islander. Leader, I've evacuated everyone I could. Good. Do you have any injuries? None. It's been a little reassuring in a way, with coming to blows all night. Aside from that head caster and a couple strong folk, most of the rest of the soldiers are still normal people. They've gotten training, but their discipline's not much to speak of. With equal numbers and an open confrontation, they won't be any match for our team. You're giving it preconditions. Besides, their main opponent is in the barracks. You're right, leader. If they're going to fight them, the barracks won't be on the front foot. Any more discoveries? The weapons they're armed with are all first grade. Just now when I went rescuing those few officials and nobles, someone tried to sneak on me at the corner. And after I knocked him out, I brought what he was holding back. A Victorian standard military crossbow? It's a model from 2 years ago, but it's been modified. Look at those 2 coils and the guide rail underneath. A shield-piercing rounds accelerator. I'm not too smart with crossbows, and I've never saw this in the army or school. Is this our tech? Doesn't seem too like it. Bagpipe, have I overlooked something maybe? We came to investigate the theft of Originium products, correct? Yes, the Spectre Force went to fend against our regular army without a doubt, so they need a lot of weapons for sure. But the crossbow in our hands reveals a lot of information. Firstly, the enemy has secretly been plotting for longer than we thought. Secondly, beyond the goods they've stolen from our possession, there are other powers that have been funding their operations in the long term. In other words, in this instance, here, they had no plans to take up new equipment and rush to arms. Right, so in that sense, where did the weapons we lost most recently go? So you've realized where the problem is. The Spectre Force finally show themselves, but the Originium products that disappeared into County Hillock are still missing. I hope Triangle's found some new leads. Here, leader. Is your group still doing all right? Snare's been lightly injured. The others can still operate. It's just, everyone's tired and hungry. Our situation's not that nice for sure. Were you involved in combat yesterday, too? Yes. Since nightfall, large numbers of enemies have suddenly poured out. It's like they were just lying in wait in the greenhouses and irrigation systems all this time. That seems to be exactly where they hid themselves. For the troops not familiar with the agricultural plates, it'll be exceedingly difficult to win that hide and seek. We fought face to face with a small wave of them. There were far too many enemies in my view, and we hid away on my lead, all the way until daybreak. You've done very well. Can you return to the city? That'll be a little tricky, leader. Half of them have gone into the city, and the other half are still around everywhere. Leader, our group all agrees. We should continue with our initial task. We've discovered a transport vehicle. Your guess was right. Someone really did use an agricultural transport route to convey these Originium products somewhere. Not that much each time. These ones today, most likely, are the last of them. These ones today? Where are you? We're heading on board the transport vehicle right now. I can't risk talking too much. Worried they might hear. Next time we make contact, you'll know who the thief was. This is too dangerous! Leader, you and Bagpipe, be careful too. Triangle out. Bagpipe, inform Cello ASAP. We're returning to the barracks now. Districts 3 through 9 have fallen. The City Hall, the newspaper, and Good Mary's Hospital are simultaneously under enemy attack. Baron Paulette's wife sent an urgent cable. She's lost contact with her husband since early morning. She's requesting the barracks send help. Colonel, I have something to say. Let her in. I hope you aren't here to give me nonsense, Commandos. As you can see, our enemy is savage. I have no time to contest with you again. Colonel, the enemy is hiding in the agricultural plates. What? That's where they were concealed. On top of that, they're not all in the city. They have even more hands. I knew it. I suggest you send someone fast to evacuate the citizens at the AG plates and carry out emergency decoupling of the central city and those plates ASAP to avoid letting even more of the enemy into the city. I don't need you instructing me on what to do. Colonel, it may not be in our power to prevail if we solely depend on the station troops and my platoon to cope with enemy forces infiltrating the city. We have to ensure the enemy gets no further reinforcement. You can go. Colonel! It's my business how County Hillock is preserved. In the principal duty that is upholding the security of the Victorian Empire, we should be united! Hill, show her out. Did you hear that, Hill? The ag plates! Ha! They're hiding in the ag plates! I deduced as much long ago. Who else would open the door for the ghosts? Yes, Colonel. The Terrans are assisting them. How are the artillery battalion's preparations? According to plan, the final batch of material will arrive at around noon. Good. Have them speed up the remodeling. Every time I even think of those disgusting things bouncing around in my city, it has me eager to finish this. Oh yes, Scamandros and her subordinate. The wolf from Londinium is still biting fast and won't let go. You've heard, haven't you? They have a helping hand outside. Give the command. Regardless of the means, we cannot let anyone stand in the way of our plans. Yes, Colonel. As for Scamandros, before we're done, she cannot be left to act freely. I understand. I have realized something, thanks to her talking to. Why were our movements last night at Bolton's already known to the enemy? Scamandros. No, it couldn't be. Though she shares that weakness and naivete innate to her kind of nobility, she has a highly secured loyalty to the Empire. It seems rabble is ultimately rabble, their base nature always stiff to bend. Within these last few hours, one more thing must be done, and it's long overdue.
There's nothing to clean up. Let's go.
Alright then. We need to change course. Well, because I feel like there's a lot to clean up, actually. I know, right? Roadblock ahead. Story stage. Read block ahead. That's good. That's good. Read block ahead. Alright. Oi. How's the story going? I was not expecting to see Reed. Oh my gosh. Alright. Verse in the ashes. A great flame may have burned this land to its end, but I see someone's soul on the other side of the scales. Okay. Leader, we've found them. Good. Bring them forth. What are you doing? Let go of me! It was you who tipped off the Victorian army about the meeting. What? How do you know? Wait a moment. It's you! You're the chief, the chief editor was talking about. You're going to bring about a war, lead us to throw off our oppressors, just like they said. No, you'll bring death. Turn our homelands to ruins just like you're doing now. The source of it all, everything. It was you! What I will bring is victory only. And you, Sir Kelly, have deeply harmed our people's trust in you. Because of your duplicity, many honest men have fallen to enemy prisons, and due to your betrayal, countless fighters have lost their chance to ever see the glory of victory. You must pay the price for your actions. Did they really die because of what I did? Last night, all those gathering in that room, a huge amount of them sincerely wanted to welcome you. They believed you would bring us good change. And now, they've been blown apart, scorched to earth just like this street. Is it really me who lit this fire? Shut your mouth, traitor! You feeble, weak defector! How can you understand a martyr's resolve? Rather than fall into enemy hands, suffer humiliation and torment, they would welcome the leader's fire with heads high! For the welfare of the Terrans, they had no choice but to sacrifice themselves in the flames of war. Sentence her, leader. Give her the death penalty! The death penalty? Of course, don't you see? Only the deaths of traitors can calm the rage of the warriors. Besides, look at the locals. They want to come closer but don't dare. They fear us. Fear you. This is the chance to make them submit. Once you put this traitor to death, then they'll learn. Nobody betrays Dublin and lives. Betrayal. Sir Kelly, have you ever pondered the consequences of betrayal? Maybe I'll die. But I've no regrets. You'd have me dead for wanting to save my family and friends. And that only proves I did the right thing. If no one else stops you, even more blood will stain your hands. You are courageous. I didn't mishear, did I? You praised a traitor for courage? She is one of our fellows, too. She wasn't any longer, even ever since she chose to stand in the way. What's the point of prattling about this, really? If I was her, I wouldn't be asking so much. Words from the condemned should have no effect on you. What if it were my sister? They're all asking it. And yet, I don't like thinking like this. I never liked it. Do it now! You've got all these eyes on you. The longer you delay, the weaker we look. Who wants to follow a weak leader? How could the people follow a weak army? She didn't give me a choice. This child isn't the first of our fellows I've killed. How young was I then? She had me burn the Victorian merchant who wouldn't sell us bread to death. I forgot how I did it. I shut my eyes and lifted a knife, yet stabbed into only a pile of acrid ashes. And after, more and more ashes came. Just like this child, the braver, the faster they burn. Sir Kelly, in the name as the leader of Dublin, I sentence you to death. I will carry out the execution personally, right here. Seems I'm going to die after all. Leader, you're the leader. Probably no one could stop you, and probably my whole family will die too. But can you tell me, will we win? Will we reach the day when us Terrans can all live a better life? We will. Good. That's good. At least, at this moment, I'm willing to believe. Do you have anything else to say? Fire. I saw the fire from the tip of your lance. Will it hurt badly when I'm burned alive? No, don't tell me after all. I can't bear to hear. I ask of you, tell my ma and my da, if they can still live after everything's over. I've hidden from them some money in the third drawer by my bed. I wanted to buy my ma a bouquet of flowers for her birthday next month. Tell them I'm sorry, everyone. I promise you. I don't want to die. I'm scared. Maybe next spring, in the burned soil, a willow might sprout. For Dublin. I've said these words countless times. Every time I do, my chest stirs in burning pain, as if the spear wasn't in my hands but stabbed into my body. Again and again I tell myself, life burns easily and they are all fuel. And I'm no exception. Ha! She's dead. That's decent enough. Give the order. Make everyone else know. The traitor's been executed. The next one wants to go informing. They'll be waiting to crumble to chocolate like her. Yes, sir. As for you, what's wrong with you today? Dragging your heels so hard, the soldiers saw. Even thought their leader would be soft on traitors. Hey, you can't really be turning soft, can you? It's one girl! You and your fire burned most of the street in a snap yesterday! Here I thought you finally seemed to be the part a bit, leader. Do I seem the part? Seems what part? I haven't been able to tell what I seem for a long time. Ever since I was little, I've only seen her appearance, her speech, her fire. She had me become this way too. I couldn't do it, so I was bound to hide under her fire's light. She's a million miles off again. Every time I see her looking like that, I just want to get up in her face and scream. Jealous now? Don't give me shit. I just can't stomach seeing the face she puts on. Must be nothing but drain water soap bubbles in that head. Why'd the leader put her in this position? If it weren't for the face she was born with, she'd be a waste of space. Can't even execute a traitor properly. So you did it for her? She hasn't the capacity to tell herself, but I saw it as quite obvious. Before her fire caught, an unseeable rock had already bored through the girl's chest. I just couldn't hold on. All because of this shameless traitor. I broke my back gathering all those rich and powerful supporters, and you know what? Dead. Dust to dust. Farewell. Oh, I didn't think you even had a lick of the pitying type in you. Huh, even a bunch of meat beasts would show some use before they died, right? Well done now, you. Well done. Turned to coke with a bump. Good enough, perhaps, that they died so simply. Don't forget, that little greedy plan of yours nearly buried us all deep, deep under. I did it for the leader, and Dublin. You can't tell me you don't think she's unsuited. Even if she didn't bring all the people, I could have handled County Hillock fine. No, even better. I could have done even better. If the leader could just trust me some more. Unsuited? Well, I won't say you're not right. People, well, they're best off understanding after all. Not to yearn day in and day out about clambering up where they don't belong. Or else, you know, they miss one tiny thing, trip and fall all the la-di-da way down. Bang, and it's flesh and bones everywhere. Are you getting on my case? How could I be? Let's go. You're just pissing yourself off staring at her. We still have to discuss the next step. The bandit, the immolator, the accountant, the toxologist, the convict, and the elocutionist. We sent the notice out yesterday, so gauging the time, they should have all arrived. The city hall's ours now, so we've got quite a few VIPs and nobility under control too. But it's still not enough. We need to have County Hillock totally occupied before the leader gets here. Keep biting, and you'll clean your nail off before you know it. Much bloody appreciated. When it happens, don't you come begging me in tears to paint you a new design. When have I ever cried in front of you? I just don't like letting the credit go to others. Alright, alright. You think I don't know you? You were one of the first to start following the leader. You ought to set your sights a bit farther, son. But one single hillock and you're in this frenzy of a state. You don't even think it's embarrassing. You mean... Once things are all done here, the leader needs someone to run a trip to Londinium in her stead. Say that sooner. Quick, let's get going. I need County Hillock 1 within half a day. Each one of them has their own greed inside, wild and wondrously formed, and not even the fiercest fire could burn them all through. So what about mine? I only want to hide. Yet, does a shadow have the right to flee? Leader. Madam Harmony's inviting you to hold the meeting. Do I have to go? Madam did say, if you really don't want to go, they can respect your wishes. Respect? How kind of her. Soldier, go and tell them. Carry it all out according to plan. They know their own duty. They don't need me pushing them. As for me, I need to think in peace. Order your people to keep proper watch, and let nobody disturb me. Yes, leader. I need a little time. What is this? In the ruins of the village, I found a piece of paper. It was fragile, very much so. All four corners were charred black, and as I picked it up, half fell to ash, and sadly, only half the words were left upon it. Why should I lose heart? A great flame may have burned the whole land to its end. But I see someone's soul on the other side of the scales. It was a poem, a verse missing its beginning. These words seemed freshly written, the ink still not naturally set, before fire scorched it dry. Yes, my fire. My soul. Goodness. All right. All right, let's see here. Why are there so many deleted messages? The heck? Okay, what? I don't think I even want to know. How many deleted messages are there? There's like 8. Seriously. Yeah. Noted. I normally don't call that out, but jeez. If it gets to be too much, I'm legitimately just going to allow HR to time out who they want to. They can do it without permit. They have my permission to time out anyone that they need to at this point. I'm getting frustrated. It was a timeout, it mass snaps messages. Noted. Got it. Alright. Alright, we continue onward. The innocent. Okay. There's evil taking place, and the innocent die for an ideal. Strange stone statues have appeared on the battlefield, rising silently above the ruins. Noted. Okay. Map check? When have I ever done a map check? I'm back! I found some bread and clean water. Craig's been running about most of the night. He needs to fill up his stomach. What's wrong with everyone? What happened? It's her. She's the one who tipped the Victorian army off. She killed Cersei. Huh? What are you talking about? Saoirse. What happened to Saoirse? You're asking? She's dead. You black-hearted Victorian soldier. You got close to her just so you could pluck intel from her own mouth, didn't you? And now she's been executed. Are you happy? I never even thought... How could this... I'm sorry, Saoirse. Save your tears. You've no right to be sad for her. And you've no right to be standing here. I was sincere with her, always. Sincere? A Victorian soldiers telling us Terran's sincerity. What a joke for the ages. Aren't we all countrymen? Countrymen? What do you know of our country? Have you eaten the grains we eat, spoken the language we speak, felt the pain we feel? But I've always wanted to help you. Don't come any closer. Put down your flag. You're not calling for backup on us. I don't want to. I wasn't. Get out of our land. Never again will the home of the Terrans need Victoria's ensign. You want me gone? We've got no choice. You saw how I never even did any wrong, and yet none of you would just let me go. I think Ronan was right. We have a chance now. If we can just win, then nobody will ever come hassling me or Craig again. Craig, do you... We don't need you! Stone? Have you seen the looks in their eyes before? In their eyes, no matter how you behave. We aren't the same kind. So it was me who never figured it out. I should go. The troops are retreating in defeat. Over half the blocks in the city will very soon fall into Spectre Force's hands. How'd they break so quick? I was thinking, even if their organization and training were rock bottom level, at least they could hold out until tomorrow morning. You noticed how that squad from the barracks behaved just now, didn't you? I saw it. We were holding the stadium together, but once the enemy came, they all ran for the rear in a flash. Would have been useless no matter how we held out. They seem to have completely lost their will to fight. That might be it. After all, it was a situation just now. The enemy shows up, the residents in refuge all cheer for him and open the gates in. Any soldier would be a little deflated watching a scene like that. But Colonel Hamilton doesn't seem in any way like the kind who gives up this easily. He especially values County Hillock. The barracks might be at a disadvantage right now, but they didn't seem to be in any chaos at all when they retreated. They still had firm organization. I can only believe that this present state still falls into the Colonel's plans. He had some other intent in this war situation. Closest forces are County Kevin's barracks. If we send out the signal for help, they could get here by evening soonest. Assuming they received the signal in the first place. Worried about problems with the comm system? It's our third day since coming here, and we still haven't received any news from Londinium. County Hillock is like a lone island at this moment. No problem. Just a few grenades and a wee squad of mixed forces. I'll sort it out. This street's still safe for the time being. Bagpipe, remember in training when you just joined us, I gave you 2 hours of weighted handstand push-ups as a punishment. Of course I'd never forget, leader. Wasn't much of a bad punishment as far as I'm concerned. But for a while, I really thought you didn't like me too much. I never told you why. Actually, it was because you told me as you were reporting in. You've stuffed minced pudding and blankets in your marching bag. Yeah, that's a hometown treat. It's good, honest. You said much the same at the time. On the day of the solo cross-country test, you were already starving when you came back, and you obviously kept food in your bag, but you still wouldn't eat it. Couldn't really bear to. I was going to have it as a reward for myself. Once the training was over, scoff it down as the happiest moment. I once maintained that a person too attached to her home, unable to surmount the past, could not become a good officer. So, though your grades at Royal Guard were exceptional, and Instructor Slim spared no effort in recommending you to me, I still had doubts as to your potential. So that's what it was. But you've been awful nice to me since. You proved yourself. I gradually came to understand. It's only because you have an indestructible attachment in you that you could become who you are today, a most excellent Victorian soldier, someone to surpass me. Bagpipe, what I say next, you need to listen well. We have to give up on this block. I'm about to take Cello's group to a comms base in the northeast corner. We're hoping it hasn't been occupied by the Spectre Force yet. And you, go immediately to the contact station. Find a messenger, and ensure you find them a way out of the city, too. If there's already no way left, then make one. Bagpipe, I order you. Shy at no cost. You have to relay out what's happened in County Hillock. Damn it. The others are all with the leader doing the more meaningful things, and I get the rotten luck of sweeping up here. Funny now that I think about it. There's fighting going on all over. Why would the leader insist I sweep clean around the statue? Huh? Who is it? What are you grabbing at me for? Is this where Saoirse died? Saoirse? You mean the traitor the leader executed? Yeah, it was all her fault. She's dead, and you want me here bloody sweeping up these ashes. You mean what you're sweeping is... rubbish, nothing more. No. She was a good girl. To her family, to her friends. She was so warm. She gave everything for this city. Why? What did she even do wrong? She teared up just reading romance novels. She'd never have it in her to harm anyone. What in the world's wrong with you? Do you sympathize with this traitor? Just who are you? She's not called traitor. Her name is Saoirse. She shouldn't be lying here so alone. I'm taking her back home. You've got a screw loose. I'm leaving. What's happening over there? Sir, there's someone strange crouching there, going on and on about taking the traitor home. I think she might be an enemy as well, and a traitor too. Alright, good on you for reporting. Hey, who are you? Saoirse, maybe you were wrong, and so was I. You used your life to protect these people, and they didn't even care that you did. They welcomed the rioters too. The way the city's turned now, they're not that innocent at all. Are you from the other side? The other side? I don't know anymore. Which side I'm even stood on. Don't move. Any more and your skull is... Dealt with yet another few. Troublesome dregs. I'll take however many I can do in on the retreat. Hey, Voivray over there. Have you seen more of them about? Dregs. Calling Saoirse rubbish. Of course they're dregs. They just went running that way. We'll head right over. It seemed as if I heard the residents' shrieks, and seemed too as if I'd heard nothing at all. I only thought of bringing Saoirse away, but no matter how I tried to put the strength in my fingers, the ash would still slip and fall through the cracks. Saoirse. A hand reached out to me. Time to clear out, Jane. Here, lemon tea. Warm up. If you want to cry, just let it out. I can't get the tears out. I can feel your anger. Do you hate them? Perhaps. You got those soldiers to grab a Terran who supports the riots. That make you feel any better? No. Maybe I hate myself even more. If I didn't hand that slip over, Saoirse wouldn't have died, would she? But all I wanted was to stop a bigger conflict. I thought, so long as I stood up, I could change. We wouldn't call it fate if it always went how we wanted. Jane, can I tell you a story? Go on, I'll try to listen. I'll keep it short. Decades ago, when I was about your age, no, maybe a bit older, back when I worked for the church. You don't seem a thing like those Laterano clerics. Years and experience are pretty good at changing a person. They had me arbitrating a war. Who the sides were, or why they were fighting, that's not important anymore. The parties responsible for getting the ball rolling are probably all dust anyway. I just remember, there was a city asking for my help. I told them to lay their weapons down. I was ready to be their go-between, and off I went for peace talks with a general from the side sieging the place. The people in the city really weren't up for it, with the whole surrendering to tyranny thing, so I took some drastic measures to get them talking, but we still never came to an agreement in the end. I gave up hope and left, bringing with me just a few who were willing to quit fighting, but the second day after I left, the city was breached. Pretty much everyone who stayed ended up dead. I believe a good chunk of them all thought, nearing death's door, I'd still come and protect them in the end, but I didn't. Looking back, I guess I was on the other side. I was the sinister pretender who'd given them hope, gotten them massacred. But you're not! You sure? Who can say? After that, I renounced my appointment as a cardinal, and left Laterano. It sounds like you tried your best. Really? What if I kept at it? Tried harder to stop the massacre that was coming? Then you probably couldn't save a single one. Or maybe I shouldn't have gone there with the unrealistic hopes in the first place. Maybe I should have walked up and put a bullet in the head of the brute about to butcher an entire city. Wouldn't that have other consequences? No one can tell you the consequences of opening fire before you do it. But, still, are you telling me you'd stand by and watch? Just let evil happen over and over and over again? I wouldn't. You're right. No matter how I keep questioning myself, I don't regret it at all. Bagpipe. I hope you can still make it. Triangle. You came in at the right time. I'm about to dash for a communications center. Position not far from here. You don't have to enter the city. We'll rendezvous directly at the outskirts. Leader. What happened to you? You sound in awful shape. Were you wounded? Ha, not a big issue. Forget it. It's a little big. But no need to fuss about me. Leader, I don't have much time. We've definitely found what we were looking for. These Originium products were sent to the Artillery Battalion. Artillery Battalion? The barracks one? Yes, absolutely. We're in here right now. The barracks have already been breached by the Spectre Force. To be honest, I don't know. Another thing you need to know. The Originium products we found had all gone through modification. What kind of modification? I only came by a part of it. Their structures aren't whole. Someone's taken out the parts with active Originium. Do you still remember the serial bombing case at Stockton? The offending group created a huge amount of incompletely combusting bombs and caused grave Originium dust pollution in the core district in retaliation against the government. Right. You get what I mean. They have us surrounded. We're out of luck hiding. And Snare, the others! Snare's next to me. There's a bolt clean through her heart. She went without too much pain, fortunately. Ace and Mandolin are still in the warehouse. Sorry, I couldn't bring them. You did all you could. You're a fine leader. Am I then? Surely not as good as you, leader. These hostiles, they're bizarre. They use weapons just like ours. And on top of that, I can hear familiar call-outs. Just who is our enemy? That's not important, Triangle. You all come back alive for me, you hear that? This is an order! Got it, leader. I'll keep it in mind. Jeez. Alright, shoot. I need to hang on one sec. I need to pause this really quickly.
We have no time to hesitate.
What the heck
There
is
are
that?
souls waiting for us behind the fire.
Excuse me? What is that? Okay, you know what? I will be right back. What the heck is that? BRB, what? No! No! I don't like that at all! Go away! I will be right back. No, thank you! I will return shortly. No! Okay. What the heck do I have to deal with? I hate this. What is this? This is not friend-shaped. No, it is not friend-shaped at all. What is that? After first defeat, temporarily transforms into a stone statue with extremely high defense. Then revives as an aerial unit. The heck does that mean? Shadowbeer, thank you for the super chat. Ah yes, the walking and flying statue. I wonder how you'll be able to handle it. I hope you're ready for the heated battle yet to come. What the heck does that mean? What do you mean it... Why would a rock type turn into a flying type? Excuse me. How does that make any... How does a rock type turn into a flying type? That literally... That makes no sense at all. The term is 2 birds, 1 stone, not stone turns into bird. Alright, I hate it. You know, okay, you know what? Bagpipe is... I have to learn to have... Forward. Never mind! Shoot. I love how it's always like, oh, I'll use bagpipe. She has block 1. Okay. Alright. Syla, please help. Oh, jeez. Why? Why always? That's the one. Why are you already moving? You shouldn't already be moving. This is way too early for you to be moving. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't like you. There's also gonna be problems in the middle there. What? Why this arrangement? This is a terrible arrangement. I don't have a choice. I have to use... What was the point about learning about the pillars when there are none here? There's no pillars here to use.
Orders, please.
All right.
Discipline strengthens the will.
I feel like you're on the wrong skill. I feel like I saw a different skill that you're supposed to have instead. I don't like this. I keep wanting to use Psylocke, but I can't. Okay. All right. As long as your skill is up, you can handle 2 at once. Apparently. Should we? Yeah. You know what? Let's take a risk. Is this a risk? This feels like a risk. Please, please, please be enough time. Thank you. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna have to deal with this thing. So. Is that something that needs... It's gonna have defense up soon, so bagpipe first? I don't even know. Is it just gonna walk around the perimeter here? My guess? Okay, let's have bagpipe here, and then... Make sure... And, of course, there's gonna be snipers. Yeah, that checks out, honestly. That would check out, wouldn't it? Fine, sniper versus sniper, you hear me? Don't you dare. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, we need to get our foxes in order. Big giant pile for you, Pinecone. Alright, this should be... No, I really don't like this thing. It's making me so nervous right now. I'm gonna have to set up... What would be the best setup here? I guess here? This thing walks around and then it's gonna go to the center? Shoot. I don't like... Oh no, they're all going to the center. Oh no. No. No, now we just need to stop the center in general. Alright, we have 1 more unit that's allowed, so that is going to be Iris. It hasn't even turned into a bird yet. This is problematic. Then again, we haven't really had a chance to attack it, so... Alright. There's another one! Why is there 2? Oh, shoot. That's really bad. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There are way too many. There's way too many here. Is that gonna... That's... nope. It's... nope, that's not... Nope, that's not gonna be enough. I feel, you know what? Saria can, no, Saria can't do the healing over there. You know what? It's as long, Shh, I need to have someone there, otherwise it's not gonna be good. I need to add Jessica there, but... Alright, you know what? Alright, I'm sorry, Scylla. Oh, right. That's also useful. Alright, you know what? Let's just have Jessica there.
With all of you behind me, I won't
She's block 3, so that's a lot better. That is a lot easier to work with. Sorry, Scylla. Alright, let's...
It's my turn.
Yeah, you know what? I don't feel good about this, so... I don't like the fact you fly! That is so strange. Oh, shoot. No. Dang it! Alright. You wanna do this?
I will complete my assignment.
Hi.
I need to get rid of everything here. And this is not good. Please. Pinecone, thank you, Pinecone! Thank you, Horn! Thank you, Horn and Pinecone! Alright, are we in more of a clear now? Thank you, Suzerain. I think we're in a better spot, at least. Please stop flying! You're right, Pinecone is very, very useful. I appreciate this advice greatly. I'm getting rid of the sniper here. Out of here, thank you for the super chat. I didn't even see a cocoon. I can barely see what's going on. I'm just very blind. Alright, big pile over here. Thank you, Pinecone. Thank you, Suzerain. Thank you, Horn. Thank you, Bagpipe, for holding the line. I appreciate it. And thank you, Jessica, for holding.
The Tempest must wipe
Yeah.
out all
Alright,
the
this is
blocks
very helpful. This is fine as long as Vulpus gets on skill. We are good here. We want to make sure that
Standing by. Bravery shall overcome.
figure this out. That side, we should be set. Hopefully. Please. Can someone please turn around? Oh, you know what?
Suppress them.
The air is so thick.
Make that a little bit easier from afar here.
Some permission to fire.
Alright. This is still not enough? Okay. Let's have help here.
Something's not right.
There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Jeez.
完璧な仕事ができました。
Thank you, Pinecone! I appreciate you greatly.
満足していただけましたか?
Quick note, once gargoyles start flying, they beeline towards the blue box. Oh, I can tell. I can tell. You wanna know how I can tell? Because I cannot figure out how to beat, the Sui event, where I'm also dying the exact same way, with stupid flying things that just destroy the run every time. So, no, I'm aware. The flying things just beeline. Alright. Really? 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 Okay. Alright. Fine. Time for a bit more red in these missions. You know what I'm going to say already? Alright, MG. Welcome to the first real roadblock. Jeez. Alright. I'm still thinking about the fact that there's people who go into these stages from chapter 3. Alright, let's see this. How bad are we gonna suffer? Alrighty. Let's see how bad this is. I need to change the stage. Alright. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. So some people's, yeah, I set it to default, but not for each stage here. So, let's switch this to S2.
Leadership. Team will hereby carry
Scylla is still on the right one. Here.
May my banner protect all those who are
Horn, I
innocent
think, is...
before my eyes.
No, yeah, we're staying on S1. I forgot that losing HP thing. I don't want to touch that. And Iris... Iris... Yes, Iris was the one who can put enemies to sleep.
Oh,
Alright,
fine.
these were not on the right skill.
Suppose.
Alrighty, let's see how this goes. Horn S2 is fun. It's just way too risky for how I go about things. It's just way too risky. Most Arc 1 story happens later. It's not like they're missing a ton of extra necessary context. Oh, I'm not talking about the story difficulty. It does make it a lot easier for newcomers. Oh, right. I forgot. We're on standard? Still, I think that this is crazy to go in from... This isn't even the challenge thing. Alright. Make sure the Roblox don't land on your allies, otherwise they're just going to get flat. Oh yes, I think we've learned our lesson on that one. Alright, let's see.
I will lead you all to the proper place.
But again, the timing. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have... Wait, is there only... There's two! Why are there two? Oh no, I hate these stages. Why are there two?
Splendida giornata quest'oggi.
I hate the stages with two. I'm guessing I have to prep one of these. Wait. What is... Okay. Oh, okay, jeez. The literal 3D shadow is making me hard to understand where this thing was. Okay, I see. Giant pillar. This is in the way, so I can't push it this way. It's gonna fly if it gets attacked. We only get one. I don't know where it would even go. I can only set one of this doesn't make any sense. Okay. This one can only go that way. Because no way to deploy here. This is a... Oh no, I guess you can, because, you know, Susuro died when I hit from the ground, so... Yeah, no, range is still fine, so this way works. That way works. This way does not work. I guess only this way works. And only that way works. And if I... And one pillar will probably just destroy the other, so that would be a waste of pillars, but it's gonna be a waste of pillars no matter what. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. Pillars go 2 blocks. I don't think stage architecture blocks it, so even this one doesn't change anything. So then it can go downward too. Okay, that's good to know, because I might need to use that. That is too many enemies for one fox.
Son tutta hate and resentment have no place. But in a burst of autumn wrath.
Alright, let's... You know, you can self-heal. I think you're generally okay. It's mainly making sure that no one gets past you. There's no good way to... I feel like I need to wait for him to move? I don't know. I would imagine that destroying the rock with a rock is the way to go, but who knows? Maybe I should just, like, use Pinecone while he's down. I don't know. 4 out of 28. There's not many enemies here, so... And they're not going here yet. We're kind of just... We're causing problems. Okay. There we go. Now we're causing issues. Alright. Let's... Still can't do that. Okay. This would be able to attack this way if Opus gets overwhelmed. Okay. You can only block 2, so let's get Saria behind you.
Forward.
And then you know what? Maybe we'll have Horn attacking from the back? Would that work? We're gonna experiment. That doesn't do much. It does a little, it doesn't do nothing. That's for sure. So we could have Scylla setting something up here. I feel like there's gonna be a large enemy problem and I don't know what it is.
At least make me lose the code.
I'll impart on you all the cries
And
I've heard.
I should have set that up faster. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's not great. Alright. A little too late. This is why it's difficult to figure out.
Your orders, please.
Alright. That one... okay. Yeah, it was giving me time to set things up, and I couldn't time it correctly in terms of what to do, and I kind of knew that that was going to be an issue. Kind of knew ahead of time that this was going to be a problem I did not want to face.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. Forward!
And that's not gonna be enough time. You know what? You see if you can just attack right there. That's gonna be a waste. Shoot. Is that gonna be a waste? I feel like it's gonna be a waste. I don't think there's a way to get around that. Maybe if Horn can block, maybe. Ah! Didn't count. Dang it. All right. Yeah, this is really hard for me to judge.
Orders, please.
I'll impart on you all the cries.
I need to get rid of this cocoon thing before it starts flying. Dang it! Please stop! Slow? Slow? Wait, no. Golden Glow, you...
Solidify.
Ah! Oh, jeez, jeez, jeez. Yeah, okay. There we go. One more pinecone, please. Shoot! I can't watch both sides! I've never been good at this! Don't you dare! Why? What? Shoot! Okay, that barely counted. Oh my god, I hate. And I don't have a pillar. Ah! No one's going over here yet. This is such a waste. No one's ready yet. No one is... Everyone's over here. Okay, you know what? I might need to utilize Golden Glows. Magic... Let me think. Yeah, you know what?
I'm so tense.
Please, just help us here. I can't... Okay, there we go. That works, I suppose. Not in the best way in the world, but... Alright, we have Scylla who can help with the last hit when we need it. Can we just... Would that be good? How about right now? Will that work? Is that enough time?
I will not back down.
Please be enough time? Okay, we'll take that. It didn't get all of them, but you know what? I think that's a lot better, a lot more helpful. I just realized this guy's gonna turn into a cocoon and I have no way to reach him. So that's helpful. That is not helpful though. Bagpipe, are you gonna be able to do that in time? I kinda don't think so, but you know what? We have a bit of a line, so maybe?
Overcome evil.
Possibly not. Possibly not with the extra few seconds that we have. We do not have time. Shoot. Maybe? We do have time, okay. I knew that the timing was gonna be the worst part of this. Yep, it's a cocoon where we can't reach him. Awesome. Great. Okay.
In position.
We can retreat and deploy now? Is that the thing? Alright, let's have... If you can see what you're doing anyway.
A true battlefield. This is the right place.
It works as long as you can see what you're doing. Please stop moving.
This is yours.
Horn, you have, Chabai, you've blocked too, thank goodness. I hate side arrangement stages. I hate them so much.
Hey, don't repent to my sword.
Hey, I'm not letting Bagpipe go down. Please just leave. Leave us all be, please. These are the last two. Alright, Chabai can handle that. Or Golden Glow can. That, you know what, that works too. Thank you, Golden Glow, I appreciate you a lot.
Mission accomplished.
I'm gonna hate this mechanic. Given I'm here, all of you can come out. Lieutenant, how are my people? Your subordinates are here. Rest assured, they're only unconscious. I don't mean Cello's group. You know who I mean. Don't push me, or I won't be my shield against your chin. If you're going to draw your sword, you'll be attacking a colleague. Colleague? At what point, since the moment we entered County Hillock, have you ever treated us as colleagues? Answer me! Even supposing you cut my throat here, you can't alter the Colonel's decision. Is that so? You've never heard the degree of what the Tempest Platoon soldiers can do, have you? How many did Triangle cost you? Half your own company? It's just me alone here, but I guarantee you, you won't want to know how long it takes me to put you all to rights. Lay down your weapons! Or else we'll kill her on the spot! Cello. I mean it. Make one move and my crossbow shooting straight through her neck! Alright. You win. Subdue her, quickly! Together now! We can't let her touch her sword and shield again! Hill, you tell Hamilton. Victoria is ashamed of him. Colonel has no need whatsoever for Victoria's gratitude. Got the data all nice and pretty? Yes, lass. It's all in here. Wonderful. I see Oliver's all done with the comms, too. Collaborating businesses have received notice. As per the agreement clauses, they can either seek an office in another city nearby or terminate the contract. Looking at it, these aren't losses for us to sneeze at. Rhodes Island isn't the only company taking a hit in the chaos of war. True, no way around that. I just look at the chairs and tables in here and there's a twinge in my heart. This place of ours was still empty back when I first came to County Hillock. A little early for separation anxiety, Oliver. How do you know we won't be right back, You're right. I hope this city can return to the old peaceful everydays soon enough. Storehouse medications, inventory finished. I need you to ration out these meds. Each one of you needs to bring enough emergency medication. Make sure everyone makes it smoothly to the closest branch office. There's still a lot left over, sharing like that. There'll be some pressure if we take it all. We don't have that many hands, after all. Shredder's quiet as ever, but I can tell you have your own ideas. The people in the city, they need medicines. Turns out, I think so too. If this war scales up, everything's gonna be in short supply, especially Ripathy painkillers and suppressants that need to be taken long-term. You must have a list of hospitals in the area. Already sorted. Think of a way to get it to them. No matter who these organizations serve, get as much of it as you can to all of them. And don't forget the little alley clinics. Plenty of them are there without signs, but a lot of our friends around here rely on them. Lass, is this really proper? We never bypass local healthcare, directly providing medical organizations and individuals with pharmaceuticals. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and it's not like a hospital's gonna refuse an anonymous donation from concerned citizens, right? True! So you've got it all figured out, eh? But then, who'll take charge of sending it? The people all around all know we're Rhodes Islanders. I will. I can help Shredder parcel the medicine and then deliver it. Jane, you all better? My wounds aren't bleeding anymore. You know I'm not asking about the wounds. I didn't want to be tucked alone in a corner crying while you were all bustling about. I'm glad you can help, but we've got a lot of meds here. Please, trust to Voiver's stamina. I just don't want Rhodes Island work getting in the way of your own plans. It's alright. From here to the zone of battle, there just so happens to be plenty of hospitals and clinics along the way. Once I'm done delivering, I'll rejoin you. Just a little left. We'll be done with wrapping up in no time. Then it's about time we got on our way. As Outcast speaks, she draws a revolver from the holster at her side. Whoa, that's your gun? That it is. For a Sancta, pre-op prep's only complete once your gun's loaded. It doesn't look like your chamber's full. Under normal circumstances, 5 rounds is enough to do the trick. When I was back at the land ship and ate with Barty's group, I heard a lot of stories from the field about you. You once took down 3 Colombian bandits with a single bullet, and used 3 to scatter a whole mercenary team. If I had to guess, there wouldn't be an enemy out there worth 6 straight shots? Can't say for sure. After all, there's always a bigger beast. But I made a promise to someone that I'd never fire a 6th round lightly, because we made a bet. I can't help but be curious. What kind of bet would make someone like you change up how you work? That's a long story. The short version is that friend of mine tried every way under the sun to show me an easy retirement. And I always had a feeling that even if I retired for real, someone like me just couldn't live peaceful. Like right now? I never imagined County Hillock could turn so restless. It was just a day or 2 ago we were all huddled together playing cards and drinking tea. A lot of times, the situation's like the color of the sky, shifting on and on. If it's up to me, I'd sure like this retreat operation to go nice and quiet-like. Best case scenario, I don't even need to fire 1 round. Lass, it's all ready. Friends, it's time to say goodbye. Janie. You don't need to be so sad, Uncle Oliver. I trust in what Outcast says. We can surely see each other again. Jane, be careful. I will, Shredder. All of you too. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Ah! What the heck just happened? Sorry. Did I hear thunder? It'll be raining soon enough. No, something's not right about that sound. Jane, stay inside for now. Yeah, I think it was accidental. Sorry. Mr. Chief! Mr. Chief! Are you here? Yes, I'm here! Stop it with the banging! There's too much lampblack on our office door. Can't stand up to knocks. Okay, good. You're still here. Here's the thing. I need a messenger. We've got important information that needs sending out. Yeah, I understand. Fancy that. I've got something to give to you, too. Eh? What's this? A piece of paper? It's a list of stationed officers. The one named Lewis Kelly. He just handed it to me. Captain Kelly? How'd he get in touch with you? Relax. He's got no clue who I am. It was only because I was the last person he ran into. I was going to give poking around for the latest. Still remember my actual job, after all. Didn't imagine I'd run into the troops arresting him. Arresting him? You mean Captain Kelly's been arrested by his own? They said he was harboring oropathics, but that can't be right. His son passed from oropathy a few months ago. The whole city knows that. The first thing he did was report the news his son gotten ill. These people usher in such a tragic illness as an excuse. That's beyond shameless. Not just once or twice either. For people wanting to use any form of discrimination as a front, it's true. Oropathy is an especially good pretense. Just take this time. The troops are weeding out any inside people born Terran. Officers or soldiers, so long as they were kindred with Terrans in some way, were stripped overnight of any right to act freely. Clearing out the barracks Terrans? In wartime, pressed for people? I've got an awful feeling about this already. So Captain Kelly slipped me like this like his life depended on it. Wanted me to give it to the soldier not from the barracks who's constantly been hanging around here as of late. Mr. Chef, this is proof the barracks are making illegal originium weapons! What? Hamilton's lost his mind! I want you to find a trustworthy messenger. Give him this piece of paper and our report about the Spectre Force both, to be treated as vital intelligence and taken out of County Hillock straight away. This is the captain's endeavor in this final moment. We cannot waste it. Can't do that. This information's too important, and we can't rely on a civilian messenger. How about this instead, miss? I'll make this trip myself. Mr. Chaff, you are a messenger too. Don't forget, passing on information's part of us lamplighters' profession too. Finally. I can take on a decent assignment at long last. Excitement's got my hands and legs shaking. Wait, hold on. There's some sound outside. It's lightning, isn't it? I'm feeling doubtful about that. It's fine. I've been here in County Hillock how many years now? The weather changes when it wants to. Used to it at this point. A little lightning and rain can't hold me back. I'm off! The messenger charges into the recess of the street with nary a look back. On his head, hard rain is pouring down, and the thunder gradually nears, getting concentrated, louder. This isn't lightning! No, Mr. Chef! This is bombardment! The messenger isn't in time to hear her words. Countless shells come down with the rain, exploding the moment they contact the ground and walls. The blast waves tear effortlessly through the gel material, blisteringly and ferociously melting the metal makeup, but the more fearsome thing takes advantage of the illness that bores beneath the city's muscle and bone. Incomplete combustion sees immense formations of originium crystal, solidifying dents within the open wounds of streets and buildings, as if in the dirty rain, identically and rapidly bloom pure black flowers.
No casualty on our side. The doctor's leadership is indeed unparalleled.
Cicero, I feel like there's about to be. Give it a sec, Cicero. Oh, wow. Okay. Tug of war. We strive to take back this city, but will the ghosts go easily? Oh, jeez. Alright. And so begin the war crimes. Oh. Oh, right in. Okay. Alright. Great. Oh, great.
Don't waste too much energy on
No, they're split again! Why? Why are they always so split? I can't.
Safety first. And do not touch
I can't with the
anything that may
split.
be suspicious or
I
infected.
can't handle the split. I'm so bad with it. Alright, I don't even, jeez, I don't even know. You know what? Alright, Jessica has... This is gonna have to be... This is gonna be problematic stuff, I'm sure, so... Alright, let's have Jessica here for now, until I know what's going on better.
I won't take a single step back.
These are so far normal-ish, kind of, maybe. I don't know what to expect.
So much negotiate. At least make me lose the coat.
Alright, we're gonna find out what problems are. Still normal. What is... Okay. Am I missing something, or is this... No, that's just... Okay. Because I don't see any statues, this tells me that this is straight up a statue box. I mean, paths. There's no paths, so this is straight up a statue box. Great. So I don't know who to set up or where. There we go. That's gonna be a statue. Right? Right? What? Wait, no, what? Dublin Flying Soldier. When in low altitude hovering state, cannot be blocked and can only be targeted by anti-air attacks. Loses low altitude hovering after being inflicted with stun or sleep. Can I make him fall? I don't want to try that, but I might need Pinecone later. I have like no snipers here. Is that gonna... Can I do that? No, this is better than any other location, I suppose. Why not? I don't like that at all. I want to make him fall. I want to also make sure that Pinecone doesn't go... Alright. If they're hovering, they can't be blocked, so we're going to probably need Suzerain as well. Maybe, yeah. One extra square could always make the difference. And hopefully if there's any casters that, yeah, they're far enough for her to be ignored. Let's, you know what? We could just have Horn here. I don't know how much of a problem this thing's gonna be. I feel like I'm utilizing quite a few ops for this, but they can't be blocked, so maybe? I don't know. We do have quite a bit of leeway on this, so... Alright, we're gonna probably need Cicero here. Or... No, wait, let's... Ah! Stop it! Okay, Saria's the new one. Attack Saria instead. Saria can handle it.
This will be over soon.
Thank you. Okay. Alright, that works well enough. Perfect. I got distracted from this side, which I'm sure is intentional. Alright, and let's have Jobai behind Vulpus to help out. That would be good.
Just who are you?
I also really probably need Cicero. Shoot. Yep, I really need Cicero. Yeah.
Medics here. Here.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Please just go away. Shoot. I don't have anyone healing these two either, because I'm just too distracted by either side, and they won't be able to.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Are you gonna be able to hit or only anti-air or? I forget. Did it say only anti-air? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get... No, I cannot get this guy to fall. That's not happening. And I don't want her to go down, so I'm gonna make sure that no one can get through. At least it's covered on both sides. That's really helpful. There's so many enemies here. Let's just get rid of them one by one. Thank you, Suzerain, for helping. Keep Pinecone alive. I appreciate it very much. Better situation. I feel like Horn can't. I feel like Horn can't hit these guys. Well, maybe once they fall, it's like a certain amount of damage taken, I'm guessing. Please stop. Oh my gosh, okay, they're getting more powerful. Okay, they're like... Yeah, Horn's not able to help, I don't think. Because they're not even falling beforehand. But unfortunately, Pinecone is not in great shape, and both of our healers are over here, so that's not great either.
So much negotiation. Why the rush? The road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
This definitely is not the best layout in the world. But I think that's it. I think that's it. Alright, we're good.
Yielding is not an option.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
nothing to clean up.
Yep, I'm gonna read
go.
it. I was just thinking that. I'm gonna read it. What was I missing here? Alright. It said that they fall at one point, right? Or did I misunderstand that? Low altitude hovering. Cannot be blocked or attacked by melee attacks. I thought there was something about how it loses that at some point, or am I crazy? I guess not, huh? They only fall if stunned. Stun or sleep. Ah, okay. Stun, sleep, freeze. Well, we have Iris! Firelli, I don't mean to be harsh, but please don't make that joke. It's a little too close to home. I know it's very common to make that joke nowadays, but I would prefer to not ever reference that kind of thing. Not mad at you, just throwing that out there in general, because someone was going to make the joke. I knew someone was going to make the joke, so I'm just putting that out there. Alright. Alrighty. Apparitional waves. Okay. Eliminate one, and there are even more. The enemy pours forth endlessly, only the city itself seeming to pay the price. These guys are a good reason to bring Iris. I see that, yeah. That is very helpful. Okay. Surfing through these stages nicely. I'm a little behind from last stream, so this is good. This helps a little bit. This is 12, right? Yeah, I want to get away from this one. Okay. Is everyone okay? We took cover in time. Thanks for the warning. Janie, what about you? You in one piece? I'm okay. Outcast covered me proper. But what happened outside? I hear lots of screaming and the children. Jane, don't go outside yet. All of you, stay low and stay in cover. Get away from the windows. An explosion of this scale always comes in waves. bookshelf's got my leg pinned! Will, give Fred a hand. Thanks, mate. I can move now. Are you bleeding anywhere? I'm fine, just a little bit. Do we have a first aid kit? Take that acute infection inhibitor right now. Huh, class, I got a gash on my leg because of the splinter, that's all. No, you don't get it. Right now, you're at the highest possible level of infection risk. Did you see the black crystal that smashed through the windows? My god, Is that active originium? That it is. You mean all the black stuff that's blanketing the streets? All of it? I'm afraid so. I can't believe it. Doesn't this mean the whole city's in terrible danger? Damn it! Lass, we gotta hurry and rescue the townsfolk! We're short on time, but we need to save as many as we can! Any objections? I figured Oliver would raise his hand. Mock me all you want later, but get your arse moving now and get that first aid kit packed! Fred, you're hurt. Stay here and coordinate the rest of us. Will, go home and check on your parents. I can go with the rest of you. Don't be an idiot, boyo. Family's more important than work. Bring some medicine with you and check on your neighbors once you're done helping your family. Thank you, boss. Shredder, old mucker, looks like you and I got a few more streets to take. Don't forget about me, Oliver. It may only be a temporary arrangement, but I am an operator under your wing nonetheless. Lass, don't be absurd. I'm being serious. Leave the District 10 and surroundings to me. That's the epicenter. It's way too dangerous. Do we have a choice? Give me a temporary set of comms, too. We'll give each other progress reports. I'm going to. Janie, this rescue op's not a playdate, and you've not gone through training like the rest of us. You don't need to put yourself in harm's way. Whose bloody idea was it to dump all this active originium on a town anyway? They've got to be out of their minds! They bombed so much land in such a short period of time. Whoever planned this attack must have at least 10 brand new ground suppression howitzers. That much artillery. I watched the battle over the past 2 days from afar, and there are some formidable casters among the so-called rioters. That gives their force a certain degree of stealth capability. But that's not enough to hide so much material coming into town, especially not from the garrison's watchful eyes. And they're not stupid enough to point their cannons at a city block they finally managed to bring under their control, as if they'd blow up all the locals, their own men included. You mean? Jane, you know the answer. No, it can't be. You mean our men annihilated a city block? It was us who killed all those townsfolk, condemned countless more to death by erepathy. It's the barracks. They know they can't win a war with the Terrans on the other side. With no way to tell friend from foe, they'll take them all down in one shot, even the common folks. And they used a dirty bomb precisely because it saves them the trouble later on. The infected get rounded up, and that gives them the most righteous excuse to dispose of the Terrans. They used people as a tool like that? Isn't the Victorian army meant to protect its citizens? You're agitated, I can tell. That's because you've got a kind heart that most soldiers lack. Over the last few centuries, the Victorian army has trampled all kinds of nations and peoples across the world, and it was never out of the goodness of their hearts. Now I see why the townsfolk thought the rioters were in the right. But they're just as ready to use innocent lives for their own gain. They got different masks on, but the faces under them are just as ugly. What's the difference? Then, is Rhodes Island the only side doing what's right? How well do you know Rhodes Island? I trust Uncle Oliver and everyone else here, and I've known to trust you ever since the day we met. And how well do you know me? Lass, why be so intense? Janie here needs some time to take this all in. It's okay, Uncle Oliver. I know what Outcast is trying to tell me. I really am thankful that you took me in when I had nowhere to go. And I really am still confused. Whenever I pick a side, someone tells me I don't belong. But, at least for the time being, I know what I have to do. Please, let me come with you. I want to help the injured outside as best I can. Even if some of them were throwing rocks at you, chasing you away just a moment ago? It's just as you said. I can't stand by and watch evil happen over and over. This has nothing to do with what side I choose. You hear that, Oliver? You're the officer in charge of County Hillock. Will you let Jane Willow join our ranks, if temporarily? I've got no problem with that. We've got all the first aid kits packed. Janie, you can come with any one of us. I'm going to the central block too. So you're going with the lass? Phew. And I thought you'd be scared of her after all that just now. Nothing. If everyone's ready, let's go. Remember, your own safety comes first. You've got lots of contaminated ground to look out for, and enemies to keep in mind, too. Given the situation, forces on either side won't be too friendly to us. Mr. Chef! Mr. Chef! Where to start? We've got wounded everywhere! No, I have to find Chef. He should be around here. I need to get him out of town. What's got my leg? A hostile? No, you're out like a light. No threat to me. Kill me. Later. Let me move this rock that's got your leg pinned first. There we go. Oh, it's all mush. And these black crystals look serious. Kill me! I can't. The infected are dirty. I mustn't be sullied like that. Oh, wish. Nothing wrong with hanging in there to live another day, is there? You don't get it. This is a fate worse than death. Alright, I don't get it. Fine then. I'm looking for someone. No one's got help for you now. Mr. Chef! Mr. What are you tugging at my leg for this time? This apron! Mr. Chef! Rock-crushed Chef too. No wonder I couldn't find him. The intel's still here. He tried his best to protect it till the very end. I can tell. Mr. McMartin, I don't know your real name, but I will remember you for what you've done. Rest in peace, my friend in arms. Your bravery won't go to waste. And you, I need to thank you, nameless hostile. I should give you what you want, but I can tell. You'll be gone soon, even if I don't do a thing. Any last words? Leader. You're about to peg out. Your leader's what comes to mind. We will give rise to a fire of rebirth. Where are you looking at? More and more enemies are pouring in through the ruins. Reinforcements? The cannons didn't do a thing. Captain, they're all gonna be in danger. I need to regroup with them. My mission's a failure. In that case, Taking the communication center's our last chance! Apparitional waves. Okay, there's only one this time! Are you kidding me?! Really? What? Okay. Can we get Saria in time? Oh, what? Oh. Can we get Saria in time? Is that gonna work? Can we, maybe? I feel like we should just get Saria up because she can hold her own. I don't think anyone else is gonna be able to hold the line that much. Oh my gosh. I hate this. Okay, you can deploy while paused, except half the stage has disappeared. So that doesn't really help much, does it? Okay. But Saria's a healer. Maybe, okay. Saria's a healer, so we're gonna need her for healing. But Jessica is going to need to be healed, and there's no room for a ranged op who can heal either. Oh my gosh. You're definitely supposed to use the mechanic, but I hate this. Well, Saria's self-healing anyway. Okay. This is probably a bad decision, but it's one I'm gonna make anyway.
Vermin.
I don't even know how to... Okay, so clearly there's gonna be... Why is the layout so weird? Is it just me or is the layout weird as heck? Because we can't hit from here. Yep, okay. Who can we have helping? We don't have any DP because Saria was too much and Are you kidding? What? That was already... Ah! That was already 3... Oh my gosh. Are you... Okay. Okay. Can we distract... No, because there's... Because... That's evil. That's really evil. To block it off. Oh, that's where the mechanic is! Dang it! Oh my gosh. I thought it was just... Alright. Can we start over? I completely forgot that the mechanic actually blocks. I thought that it was just to destroy enemies. Oh, alright. We're gonna try that one again, I suppose. I completely... No, it's fine, Jessica, don't worry.
Begin to cut it.
Don't worry, Jessica, it's fine!
Failure on subsequent operations.
I didn't realize that it was being used as a cube, essentially. I thought it was just to make it easier to destroy tough enemies. I'm not used to this, clearly.
I've got this. I can do this.
Remember you got insta-bombs? I have one, but you know what? That's the only one that I'm really going to need, so... Yeah, that's fair. Thank you for reminding me that I just don't know how any of this works. Maybe I could have waited. I don't know. I don't want to take a chance. I see. This thing stays. I thought it disappeared for some reason. Okay. There's gonna be problems everywhere. This is not gonna be fun. Okay. So... I'm guessing it only goes one... Oh, that could also be a... Okay. So I also want to get rid of this one.
Forward!
And... Which way are you going to walk? There's 4 of you. I hate this.
Shall save lives.
Is gonna be enough time? It's not gonna be enough time, I don't think. There's not enough time to do this. Okay, this is not gonna work. Alright. I don't want to kill my own... Is that gonna be enough to...
Benevolent shall
Please,
save lives.
thank you! Bagpipe! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Bagpipe. Greatly, greatly appreciate you. Okay, this is blocked, that's blocked, now there's only one. I think we're okay now? Okay, I'm mad, I'm deploying Horn.
Orders received. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
1 and 2 and Vulpus.
Splendida giornata quest'oggi.
And
Standing by.
that is okay. It's still not perfect because there are still. Oh, I see. Okay, so you can still. Okay, let me get. Let's get Susur up here. We're gonna need to also get rid of this part. And what is the point of... Okay. You can't block every exit to the box. I know that that's invalid. Am I just gonna have to... I might just have to be in 2 places, because I don't know how else to... Okay. I can think of one way to do it. Maybe Chobai can actually work here this time.
A true battlefield. This is the right place to settle things.
Oh shoot, you're a... You fly.
So much at least made me lose the
You fly. Why? Why do you have to fly? Nope, this is the only option I get.
And this is your excuse for
Oh my god, you fly. Please, 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 Chobai, please. Or Suzerain, both of you, please, thank you. Oh my gosh. This is the absolute worst enemy to be flying. Okay. And you're gonna be way too distracted with enemies coming through, so this is not gonna work either, but... Alright. Iris, baby. That is what I should have done from the get-go.
No blade has mercy. Brace yourself.
This is bad. At least Chobai can hit air. That is really useful. Okay, and everyone is a big heavy defender, so that's not fun. Let's have Golden Glow helping out here. That would be good.
Don't repent to my soul.
At least Susuro can basically reach nearly everybody. Not everybody for sure, but like a lot. This is probably not the intended layout, but you know what? It's the layout I'm working with. Alright, let's have Saria here. In case,
You wanna topple me? By what?
in case there's gonna be problems.
Hate and resentment have no place.
Like that. Like that's a problem. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Shoot, we still didn't topple this thing. Is Chobai gonna be able to topple it in time? No, because they're going this way.
Do not push pertinent.
Yeah, please go away. Please just disappear. Okay, 7 seconds of sleep. I see the benefit now. This is not a great layout for sure. This is definitely not an ideal layout. Oh my gosh, Suzerain's about to die and I'm not gonna let that happen. Everyone's kind of facing the wrong way a little bit. And we don't have another tile here for Pinecone either, so that's interesting too.
Solidify.
And there's another one. Great. Did anyone see which way it was gonna go? It's gonna go through here, right? Because it wasn't stopped. Okay, no. Why are there so many? This is such a bad layout. I'm trying to think of what to change. Please fall asleep and go away. I really feel like I might need Pinecone, but I don't know. I also have Golden Glow, and I might need Golden Glow for this. I probably definitely do need Golden Glow. At least everyone is... Yeah, okay.
I'm so tense.
Golden Glow, I need your help. I can't do this without you. Please help. Thank you, Golden Glow.
Come, best me as you can.
Alright.
Yes, yes.
This is not an ideal layout at all. At all. It's already they're both flying. Okay, they're both flying. They're all three of them are flying. I don't have any more. There's no ranged areas for Pinecone to hit from. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? The Horn can still attack. Who do I? Oh my gosh. Who do I remove? I probably need. Okay, are we gonna go this way? Or we need to? Horn cannot attack air. Good to know.
Ready to fall in.
Can I get like a few hits here? Maybe, possibly, not one, not a single one. Not a single one. We can't reach. Oh, we can't reach. Oh, we're done. We can't reach. I have no way of toppling this block either, and it's too late, and I don't have any way of reaching. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh my gosh, I hate everything about this. I don't think that's enough. Nope, that's not. I don't have anyone who can help here. That's it. I don't think Gigi's gonna be able to get in. That's it. They're just flying away. Jessica can attack air? A little too late for me to find that out. Why can Jessica attack air but Horn can? Okay. We take it? I don't know. Do we want to take it? Do we want to take it? I don't know. Jessica has a gun, that's why? Do I wanna? What time is it? No, I'm still- what? We're only in 12? Hang on a sec. Let me check something real quick. Also, I saw someone just join the Discord, so hi! Thank you for joining the Discord. I'm gonna use this time to promote the Discord. If you've not yet joined the Discord, we have an Arknights channel. Please make sure to just read the rules so that you can grab the Stargazer role to talk in the channel. We would love to have you. Hang on a sec. Where is... I just see the message light up, so... What am I trying to... Oh, I'm trying to see what our times are here. Hang on one sec. I need to look at my pins. Real quick. 25 minutes. What was... Oh, shoot. Is Calamex here? What was our goal today? 10, 10, 0. 10... 5... Wait. What was our goal today? The bot doesn't work? I feel like this is a very scuffed day. Alright, hang on one sec. It's working on, what the heck? It's working on Twitch. Why does YouTube not want to be happy? Okay. Nothing is happy right now. Hang on one sec. Might be a bit tight. Reducing that. Okay. This is 12, 9:13. All right, we'll just go to we'll go to 9:13. That will work. You know what? We'll take it because I'm running late. All right. We'll take it. I hate this, but we'll take it. I really hate this. Can I just... I'm mad. That's not gonna work. That's gonna be, like, it's gonna activate right... Yep.
Mission accomplished.
Right on the exact second, of course. Why does that include a medal? What? I'm not a fan of this. It's like a gold you tried star. Participation trophy. I'm sad. I'm sad about this. Are you against using support operators from other people? I am, yes. I don't use support when I'm doing stream. The game is mocking me? Yeah, I can tell. Okay. One more. Just so I don't go freaking insane. Alright. I'm gonna do this off stream, and I'm just gonna blow everything to smithereens and make Pinecone just wreak havoc. Alright. Battlefield Rescue. Even if it must cross a raging inferno, Rhodes Island will not abandon a single infected who needs help. Okay. The game heard you talking crap about flying rocks and told you, watch me. As Vessa would say, bite the game. Yeah, I do have plenty I can swap to. The goal, of course, was to try to be clear, like clear stage, accurate stage. So I'm still sort of learning how all of these vanguards work, and it's kind of something to have a bunch of vanguards starring in here and then having enemies that vanguards can't do anything about. That sure is something. Thank you for the hydration check, MG. I appreciate it. All right. Let's just jump in. Battlefield Rescue. Okay, I don't want to mess this one up. I'm going to mess this one up.
My ears are sharp, so when I stop, you stop.
There's no pillars this time. Okay. Well, I'm pretty clear we're gonna have Suzerain.
I'll put up my shield. Don't stand in front of me.
That is such weird layout, but okay. Alright, if you're gonna be right there, then we'll take that. I guess this makes sense. I'm gonna find that there's something I really don't like about this, and I don't know what it is yet. But it's going to disturb me. Alright, let's... I still should have done the cross, and I still didn't do the cross. Why do I keep forgetting that? That's fine. Alright, you know what? This is fine, because...
I won't take a single step back.
We'll grab some DP here. We'll have Chobai here, and then we have a cross with Jessica, so I'll take that. That works.
A true battlefield.
I don't know which box they're gonna go for in terms of this middle lane. I'm guessing the middle lane is going to be our stupid golem. Everyone's going here for the moment. Let's have Scylla here generating DP, just in case. Just for the moment, because I don't think anyone's gonna go here for a bit. I think everyone's gonna stay in the middle for the moment. Grab some DP from this. Let's have... That's gonna be the problem. Okay. That's gonna be a... What? That's not a golem! What is that? Dublin Flame Razor continually deals arts and burn within the skill duration. Upon death, explodes and deals arts damage, knocking down nearby tattered pillars and instantly defeating other Dublin Flame Razors. They can destroy each other. Wait a minute, they can destroy each other. It's Sengetsu! Upon death, explodes and deals arts damage, knocking down nearby tattered pillars and instantly defeating other Dublin Flame Razors. So try to get them all together, basically. Interesting. I'm guessing that's gonna have AoE. I'm guessing it's gonna be bad AoE. How do I want to do this? How do I want to handle this? Alright, which direction can Horn be? Yep, that's... okay, that's where Horn's gonna be.
Orders
Sure.
received.
Please go away. And disappear. And... we're still okay here. We've got some time to get some DP.
Noticed the hideous grins of conspirators.
We are fine on health, so... no, that was fast. Why are you moving so quickly? Oh, that was not cool. Okay. I have a different idea. We just have to figure out who needs the most help right now. Alright, we're gonna do this.
I'll impart on you all the
And
I've heard.
please stop! Horn, please get rid of this guy before he can move any further. And yeah, if he keeps moving, you know what?
You wanna
Yeah,
topple me?
explode
Like what?
around everyone else. That's great. Do that. That's perfect. Explode around other enemies, not us.
And this is your excuse for evil?
Layout is still okay. There's probably gonna be another one. I think we're okay, for the most part.
Come, best me if you can.
Yep, and you're gonna keep walking, you're not gonna stay still this time. Okay, noted. I don't want Pinecone to go down. Alright, let's... yeah, it's not a great lay. I don't... It's not a great layout.
At least make me lose the coat.
And I don't want this thing to... Alright, can I at least keep it away? It's not moving yet,
Don't repent to my soul.
so I don't want to waste this yet.
Be advised.
Or I forget if it's time-based or damage-based, but... I'm gonna have to wait to find out, I suppose. We're fine on DP. Okay,
You wanna topple me?
don't
Like
move.
what?
You're not allowed to move. It still hurts everyone, dang it. It hurt a little less people, though, I feel. Okay, it is damage-based. Good to know.
Come, best me if you can.
Thank you, Horn. Oh my gosh. You're just hitting the shield. You know what? That works. Perfect. We're making great use of it now.
The lady suit and tie fence.
Perfect.
No blade has mercy. Brace yourself.
All right.
釘のようにここでしっかり支えます。
It's a little closer than I would like. I don't want anyone going down.
Hey, don't
Please
repent
go
to
away.
my sword.
All right. Saria could probably handle it, but I kind of don't want to just...
No blade has mercy. Brace yourself.
They can destroy each other, so maybe I'll just make sure that everyone is really high on
Don't
health.
worry, you'll be okay in no time.
That'll be good.
Your hostile intent is all
They can destroy each other, right? That's what I'm hearing? Ah! There's another on that side. Alright, Saria it is. Don't really have a choice now.
vermin.
はい。気がよ
Can you all just make each other explode?
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
And you have one more here. Okay.
My speed and I hailed. 指示をどう指示をどうぞ、ドクター。
Alright. That works.
Mission accomplished.
That went better than the other one. Colonel Hamilton, I hope you understand what you've done. What I've done, I've succeeded in defeating Victoria's enemies, and brought us an all-too-rare victory. You truly think you'll win? We have eradicated the rabble occupying the city hall and our other important facilities. You can hear it, can't you? Our troops are taking back the city, bit by bit. Suppose things do go as you intend. The Spectre Force never recovers from this, and you successfully defend County Hillock. You will still have brought Victoria a terrible, irreconcilable defeat. What nonsense are you spouting? I see. You're still soft on those commoners. Let me say this again, Scamandros. This is war, and victory comes hand in hand with bloodshed. Enough rationalizing your actions. The locals here have already been part of your plan. When you ordered the artillery battalion to make those dirty bombs in secret, the Spectre Force wasn't anywhere close to infiltrating County Hillock. Not one to give up easily, are we? But fine. All has gone without a hitch, and there's no opportunity left for you to get in the way. Without a hitch? Because you fanned the flames of war you saw before you? War is not an end, but a means. The wars we fought over the past decades were meant to safeguard Victoria's peace and prosperity. But you, in an afternoon, you laid waste to lifetimes of hard work. How dare you blindly attack the common folk in the name of the Victorian army? Regardless of ancestry, these people are still Victorian citizens. They call themselves Terrans. And how much of our country's population is Terran? 1/10? 1/5? Right, you see them in the minority. But when the ire of so many is set alight, it could very well burn down the whole empire. They stand no chance against the might of the Victorian army. They should never have had a need for that chance. Look at that book you're reading. You marvel at the achievements of the first Aslan king. But did you ever consider what it was that propelled a foreign Aslan to become ruler of Victoria? If the Aslans hadn't signed an armistice with the Dracos, and if the Draco King, Gale, hadn't yielded to the royal family's decision, the Victoria we know today would never have existed in the first place. What right do you have to push Victoria to the brink of civil war, once again? All for your own hatred and prejudice! Do you really believe everything you've just spouted, Scamandros? Do you really believe that I, the commander of a single garrison in the countryside, could steer the Empire of Victoria with a wave of my hand? Have you ever wondered why? Why Londinium is so deafeningly silent? I could have killed you. Even being the noble you are, Londinium would never hold me accountable for the death of a lieutenant to rebel cannon fire. But I didn't. I respect your loyalty to Victoria, and I cannot bear to see so-called human nature blunt her blades. Open your eyes. The war began long ago, and until the last of our enemies lies dead, we will never have true victory. Have you ever considered that all you could do could be playing right into those enemies' hands? What you fear is, in fact, my greatest hope. I wish for the fate of the Terrans to be known across all of Victoria. It is not the people I want to destroy. No, I look to destroy their courage. I want the whole world to know that, should they dare turn against us, they must be prepared to withstand the fire of Victoria's rage. How much innocent blood will it take to douse these flames that you started today? Grand Dukes with sinister motives, all the surrounding countries with their hidden agendas, and the outsiders teeming with ambition. With all these ill-meaning sides gathered in one spot, Londinium, maybe even all of Victoria, endures far more pressure than one place should bear. All those parties, biding their time, need just one little push, and bang! The fire will spread, and it won't stop at the Terrans. It will spread across all the once prosperous lands, sparing no one in its path. And how is that worse than letting the parasites chew you hollow from the inside out, not doing a thing to stop them? It seems there's no going back for you. In that case, we have nothing further to discuss. Perfect, then. I have no need to keep you locked up here. Away with you, if you please. Once you release me, I will make sure you answer for your crimes. I swear this on Triangle's team. No matter what happens, as long as I live, I will see you court-martialed. Huh. You think that's enough to frighten me? Listen, Scamandros. If Victoria wishes to lay down judgment, she knows where to find me. And I can't wait to see it done. Cello, oboe. We're making for the communications center. If Bagpipe fails to escort the messenger out of the city, then that will be our last chance, and we must seize it. Considering the situation, the communications center has most likely fallen to the enemy. This will be a difficult battle. But we've never been the type to shy away. Forward! Soldiers of Victoria! We do this for Triangle now! For her team! What's the situation? I'm not getting a response. Hill? You're not here. How dare you desert your post? Where did you go with my specific instruction? Without. Phew. There's way too many wounded here. We need to get the ones with light wounds into the buildings that are still standing. Anyone with more serious injuries or symptoms should be taken to the closest clinic. Remember to quarantine them. There aren't enough beds in the clinics. District 17, the Terran Quarter, suffered the most of the damage in the bombardment. Some residents cleared out an area to set up a few tents with a few dozen beds, to act as a temporary base. I've passed on all the prevention methods you've taught me, and a few volunteers are moving to the less gravely injured to the tents now. As soon as I finish taking care of the first aid supplies we have left here, I'll go join them. You're good at this, and they trust you, too. One of the things I learned in the army over the years is how to make friends. They always tell me that the guards of honor are the face of the military, and I never doubted it. I got used to them praising Victoria's glory and prosperity with their applause and cheers. That's definitely part of what Victoria means, say what they will. But it's not the whole story. After the conversation we had, I remembered some things from ages ago I'd forgotten. My dad's a lawyer, and he used to tell me stories about how my granddad's granddad came to Victoria with nothing. He went from rags to riches. The Victoria he described was an advanced, open-minded, prosperous country. Here, technology and capital conquered savagery. The people's hard work and wealth wouldn't be destroyed just like that by catastrophe or racial conflict. In making it to such a magnificent land, we Voivor were able to live a civilized life, compared to one of barbarism and violence in the old country. Victoria was the most advanced industrialized nation in the world for a very long time. But we had to give up a lot in order to become Victorians. When I was 5, I climbed to the top of the tallest tree in our garden. My dad caught me having a blast and gave me a good scolding. Then he locked me in my room and gave me dozens of books to read. The next day, he hired a Lithuanian piano teacher for me. I missed the view from the top of the tree, but I didn't give it much thought. I knew my dad was doing it for my own good. He was helping you to get used to the rules. That's right. Books, piano, the garden. He understood that those things were all things we'd need to know in order to enjoy the life we had. And I also remembered another thing. This one time after school, I saw a few older kids bullying a young feline girl behind my favorite bakery. They laughed at her, saying her clothes were dirty and that she didn't know anything. After they left, I went up to her and gave her a few novels I had in my school bag. I thought she'd be able to talk to the kids her age once she finished reading them, and the others wouldn't pick on her anymore. About a week later, I was all excited, went looking for her so we could talk about the books, but she just shook her head and handed them back to me. I could tell right away, she never even flipped them open. I was really mad. Here I was trying to befriend her, lending her my books, and she wouldn't even accept my kindness. It wasn't until much later I realized she couldn't read.
She was the child of a bakery worker, not even a baker. How was she supposed to get an education? Forget enjoying any of the same things you did.
It turns out, even being able to read a novel is a luxury. Victoria's always been an unequal society, hasn't it? I wasn't willing to accept that before. I'd let myself grow accustomed to the rules, and that was how I became a proper Victorian. And those who live outside the rules, well, our country would never accept them.
It takes courage to open your mind on your own like that. Waking up from a dream of a glorified imagination of civilization, shaped by a people's collective unconsciousness, isn't easy. Trust me, I know better than anyone.
Because you're from Laterano?
Because I left Laterano.
If we get the chance, I'm hoping to hear about your past, instead of having you listen to the silly troubles of an ordinary girl.
You're not ordinary, Jane. No one should call herself ordinary.
Thanks. All your comfort's keeping me from wasting away. Honestly, wallowing in my misery.
You've never stopped putting in the effort to do your best work.
I've got everything packed. I'll take it over to the temporary medical base now.
Stay alert on the way.
Right. The whole city's in chaos. Thankfully, the garrison stopped attacking, and the rioters have mostly dispersed. As long as the citizens can band together, there's still hope for County Hillock.
Man is far stronger than we can ever imagine. A lot of ambitious types find themselves on the wrong side of history when they underestimate that.
The biggest problem is we don't have enough medicine.
We can at least clean and bandage their wounds.
I still have medicine with me. I don't need the ones you shared just yet. If I can use some of it, we might be able to save a few more souls.
Put it back. Don't even think about it. Make sure you're safe before you go saving anyone else, so you can save even more of those who need saving.
Yeah, okay. I got it. I'll come back once I'm done delivering this.
We've taken care of most of the wounded here.
Are you going to head to the other side of the statue?
Oi, lass! I'm scoping the area with my binoculars, and I'm seeing an injured girl not far from where you are. Any details? She's young. I can't make out her race. Voivre, maybe. How is she looking? Not good. I think I see a huge originium shard sticking through her abdomen. Chances are she's infected now. Looks like she's lost too much blood and passed out as well. I'm heading there now. Wait, lass, that's an active war zone. I don't see any hostiles nearby, but that area was taken over by the rioters not long ago. Besides, the building right behind her is their command center. So? That wounded lass is very likely one of their key personnel. Since when has Rhodes Island cared about sides when providing aid to those in need? Sorry, this isn't a judgment I can make. Oliver, have you been listening in? Yes. Lass, I'm not prepared to act rashly either. If she has to do with this whole mess, it might be risky for our company. I get it. You see someone at the center of a power struggle, and who just got infected. What I see instead is an infected who is going to die in the power struggle afterwards. And before she finally dies, a whole bunch of other struggles will swirl around her, sending even more to their deaths. But as long as there's still a glimmer of hope that I can stop that ugly mess, I can't give up. Lass, I can't talk you out of it, but I will follow your lead. No, Oliver. I'm in no position to give you orders, and I certainly don't want to. But remember, and make sure you write this in your after-action report. This isn't a Rhodes Island elite operator making a call. This is Outcast's personal decision. But... right, and don't forget your butt. Temporary Operator Outcast did not follow the officer in charge's evacuation orders and opted to rescue an individual who constituted a security risk. Something like that. Say what you want, even. Forget Rhodes Island. You're putting yourself in serious danger. And that is why we can't drag even more people into this mess. It's better if Rhodes Island has nothing to do with this operation. You and your operators can follow the original plan. As soon as the rescue operation is done, you get out of County Hillock with all the documents. Lass, I'll stay with you. Shredder! Oliver, feel free to add another note to your report, that you fired me here on the spot. You've got to be out of your mind! Okay, yeah, fine, go. You're saving an infected, aren't you? That's Rhodes Island's bread and butter. I'm not leaving without any one of you. Get to the rendezvous point on time. Thanks, Oliver. You're a great leader. Shredder, I appreciate the help, but I hope you'll take my advice. That is, stay here. I'll go by myself. Whatever happens, do not come after me. Go straight to the rendezvous point. Right. I'll be there. Outcast. Jane, you aren't trying to stop me, are you? Are you really going to save her? I heard she was one of the rioters' central figures. She might even be the one who killed Saoirse. Honestly, I doubt a mysterious group with big plans would leave their true leader to die on the street. Phew, that's all right then. I feel much better now. But what if she was the one who killed her? What would you do? Would you ask me to leave her to die? To tell the truth, I don't know. But I agree with what you said. She's a poor infected girl who desperately needs our help. I guess I might ask her when she's out of danger. Never mind. I'm probably overthinking it. I'll stop wasting your time. Off I go, then. Hold on. One more thing. Remember what you told me. Make sure you're safe with yourself before you help anyone else. Well, looky here. Our little Janie is trying to educate me. No, I wouldn't presume to. Don't worry. It's just as we said. I'm saving a regular old infected.
You showed me that even weeds struggling to grow in the ruins can stand tall. Thank you.
Alright then. Goodness. Alrighty. Very fitting indeed. Not towards me though, clearly. Clearly that was not directed towards me. Janie is cute. Alright. I think we are going to call it there because it is a bit late. I think we mainly got to where we needed to be, plus or minus a supply stage. Alright. It's been almost 4 hours. It was a lot. Alright. Hope you play the H stages later. We're nowhere near that right now. Alrighty. If you haven't yet, please consider joining the Discord, which I have to manually add to chat, apparently, because Stream Elements decided that it doesn't want to help at all. So please consider joining our Discord. We would be happy to have you. Make sure to read the rules. Make sure to grab the Stargazer role so that you can chat. We do have a very active Arknights channel, as well as a very active server in general. We would be happy to have you. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch if you haven't yet. Thank you very, very much.
I wish you all the best. On Thursday, Sui event starts for many of you guys. I will not be doing it on stream or reading the story. Those are things I have to do off stream with not reading anything. But we will take advantage of the big fashion and do a big fashion review. And then on Saturday, we will be back in Victoria. All right. Thank you so much, Stargazers. Have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night. And yes, we will be doing Gamba on Saturday. Indeed. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much, Stargazers. And all the best.